Welcome to the West Coast, the best coast of Florida. You are now listening to Florida Radio, and you know if it's on Saturday and it's around 5 o'clock or so, there's only one show on. It is Cover 2 Conversations. 2 Tampa natives, at least 2 topics, 2 points of view for 2 hours. You listen to the vocal stylings of your main man, Mike D. And I'm always joined by Reginald Gray. We know Reginald Gray by many names. But one of the names is Space Ghost. One of the other names is, if you want to find him, you know where to find him. Located at the corner of was it Eternia and
wow, you went way back.
Castle Grayskull. Thank you for joining us here on Cover 2 Conversations at Florida Radio. As usual, Reggie Gray is going to provide us with not only some great commentary and some comments, etc. He has his songs, so every break we'll have 2 songs out of Reggie's great archive of music that we'll be able to listen to, enjoy, and discuss. And then, of course, he always brings in some great guests. We have one of our returning favorites. You know him. You normally talk about him on Sundays. He's a biblical character, King Solomon.
What's going on?
Yes, sir, King Solomon. Him and Bathsheba having some issues with their 2-year-old, but they're going to be all right. They're going to be all right. Welcome, King Solomon. So that means we're going to have some good, strong Buccaneer talk. We have a little basketball talk. We're going to have some music. We're going to talk about Titan Medical Center and how it's been helping Reggie on his fitness journey and anything else that comes up. So thank you for joining us here on Florida Radio. This main man, Mike D. So Reggie,
yo,
what do we start with first? Do we start with your journey in physical fitness, or do we start with Jameis Winston being the greatest quarterback of all time?
We'll say that one for later. We are going to start talking about my 8-week body transformation.
Okay. So 8 weeks, so when did it start?
We're in week 5 right now.
Week 5, okay. But there was 1 week where you had some opportunities, I recall.
You said there were areas of opportunity. Yeah, those business meetings at work. Yeah. We have areas of opportunity here. Yeah, I had a 10-day lapse. Okay. And that 10-day kind of pushed me back, but I've been kicking it hard since then. The scale's been going up and down. Started off at 228. I actually listened to the podcast where you gave the weight number. I can't remember what it is now. Started at 228. Got down to 224. No, I got down to 221.
Okay.
Let me start over. I went from 224 to 221. I hopped back up through that 10-day lapse to 228.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and I'm back down right now, back to 221 right now. So that 10-day kind of set me back a little bit. It's kind of like me throwing a couple interceptions, but I'm still in the game.
Oh, wow. Because you got a good defense?
Yeah, I got a good defense.
So what are you at right now?
As of this morning, 221.
Okay. So I was at 325, and now I'm at 316. So if you didn't listen to the show, one of the things we're doing, Reggie's doing the transformation as a kind of Kickstarter that he's actually going to compete this year September. In the men's physique in September.
Yeah, Yetta wants me to do classic men's physique, which is a separate category. I want to do men's physique. Men's physique are wearing the shorts I got on right now. Mm-hmm. Classic men's physique is
you naked, you butt naked.
No, I'm not butt naked. Classic men's physique is. What I found out,
old men?
No.
Old men? No. That's a new word for old classic. I'm classic. I'm not old.
No. What men's physique is, the regular one, the one I wanted to do, I plan on doing, regardless, is you go to the movies. You see Taye Diggs with his shirt off. Taye Diggs with his chest. Mm-hmm. The Wolverine.
Yeah.
The average guy, but he's been working out. So
Captain America. Well, like when he ripped you do something that, because it's like, that is not even a muscle shirt. That's like, they made that shirt just for him.
But that's men's physique.
Okay.
The category I didn't know about till a few months ago. Classic men's physique. What that is is instead of the big old guy, you see him on stage, got the little gut, whatever bubble gut, what they got. These are dudes that are technically classic bodies from the 80s.
Oh, yeah.
So, which I don't know what, just call it bodybuilding, but it's classic. It's classic men's physique. It's technically, if Arnold was 40 years younger, he'd be in that division right now.
Oh, well, this sounds tougher then.
Yeah. Now you have heavyweight bodybuilding. That's the Flex Wheelers.
Yeah.
And the old school cats. That's that heavy, the big.
But classic sounds harder than men's.
Yeah. And she on some. It may be love, but she'll sit there and say, "You can do this. You got this." And I'm like, "Let me just stick with."
You know, Reggie, you used to have it. You know, when me and you went at it, you had something different. You had something special. You had the eye of the tiger. You done lost it, Reggie. You done lost it, and we're gonna get it back.
Well, what I have been doing is, this week. I actually went. Hardcore at the weights. Heavy.
Yeah,
heavy.
You were busting it out.
Well, what I was doing before, I was doing high reps, which I'm still doing high reps, but I'm thinking high reps, lower weight, and I said no. I start off heavy
workout,
and I pyramid down. So I'm still doing 15 reps, but I'm starting off with the heaviest I can do. Once I'm burned down that, then cut it down. But I'm getting my 3 sets of 15 reps in there.
Okay, so I may have to get my LA Fitness membership back just to come in there and challenge you a little bit.
To Yedame.
Yeah, I already told her.
Lord.
Because one thing, you know, Reggie out there telling me something, I'm lifting as heavy as I can. I don't know about that. Because I go in there, somehow magically he lifts 20, 30 pounds more than he has been lifting, so I may have to join that.
I actually hit 225 last week for the first time in 5 years. 220, which for you ain't nothing, dog.
I warm up with 225. Man.
I know you do, but
and I bet you we're gonna get you higher than that.
Yeah, well, the thing is, I was just kind of scared, and I got Chesney gave me a spot. I said, bro, it was one rep. I just want to see if I can do it. I picked that sucker up, knocked it down. 1 rep. He goes, you could have done more than that. Yeah. I know. I said, I just want that feeling. I want to get that feeling. Now I'm going back in and acting buck well. But I'm taking progress pictures, and actually on Facebook, I have a secret folder of my progress pics. I'm not making it public.
I'm about to say Secret Wars.
Yeah, I'm not making it public until like 6 months down the road. And you'll be able to see the change for 6 months.
Okay. And then for those who didn't listen to the show, what I said with Reggie is to kind of help support, and it helps me too, right? I'm getting healthy. We all getting healthy. Is that we're gonna break the 100 barriers. So basically, his goal, or at least what I challenged him, is can he get to 200 by February 15th, which is, I believe, 2 weeks after your birthday, 10 days after your birthday, something like that.
Yeah, 10 days.
And then I said I will get to 300 by February 15th. So we're both on track. It's still a push. You normally kind of lose only about 1 pound a week.
Well, the one thing I did,
but I've been, we're averaging about 3. So
the one thing I did, I've been, you know me for years. I've done this for many times, and I know my calories. So when I start this program, I was using, and shout out to Abby and Justin. They're going to be on the show when this whole thing's finished, no matter if I win or lose. And the macro formula that they made had me taking in 2,700 calories a day, which may not seem like much, but for my body, I wasn't going to burn nothing. And about 3 weeks in, when I had my little 10-day lapse, I said, screw it. I went back to what I know. I cut it down to 1,500 calories a day.
Okay.
Now, I fluctuate up to 17 every now and then. Just a protein bar pushes it over a little bit. But I've seen the most results since I made that change to 1,500 calories a day. Okay. And I've been trying to do double cardio, which is, time-wise, it's hard. But my thing is to do double. I'm trying to treat this like a prep for a show.
Right, yeah, absolutely. And I'm going to try to use it to kickstart me. I, historically, the most I've ever lost in a week was 7 pounds. I actually lost 7 pounds for 2 weeks in a row. Then lost 5 pounds for 2 weeks in a row.
What kind of crack were you doing?
And then that's that diet. I did that 3-day diet where you...
Oh, that Club Atlanta diet?
Basically you
have... I hear this one. Yeah, I hear this one.
Basically...
So, wait, hold on. I got to tell something this story.
Don't tell something.
So we back in Club Atlanta. Back in you ever went there?
I went to Club Atlanta.
And we up there, up the bar, and I said, man, Rich, I'm on this. Now, we knocking down a lot of drinks.
Free.
Yeah, I'm on this diet. What, man? I done lost like 20 pounds in 7 days. So, all he was eating like a cracker and some peanut butter. What was it? And then the same way people we know try and justify turnovers.
Every reason why that would work.
Yeah, right? He was saying, see, I had the carbs all week long, so I need these drinks for my carbs.
It worked.
You go ahead, boy.
It worked. But yeah, so we're gonna get that. So by February 15th, we'll be here and be able to say how well we do. And then once again,
shout out Club Atlanta.
Yeah, shout out Club Atlanta, Uptown 21 if you're
Uptown,
old school.
My bad.
If you're old school, but therefore we'll see. So all in all, the whole point is taking care of yourself. People of color, especially men of color, struggle with some of the, quite frankly, all diseases that are curable. Diabetes and hypertension, heart disease, things like that. These things are curable. They are created by our habits. So we're just trying to change our habits, improve ourselves, and walk.
Kirk Cousins.
Kirk Cousins actually got a playoff game.
Boy, these folks gonna be mad if Kirk Cousins pull this off.
Ooh, because they were talking a lot of trash.
Not talking about Tampa people.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Everyone was talking trash. So that's our fitness update.
Yep.
Well, real quick, before we get away from that, I want to ask you, when you said you cut down from 27 to 1,500 calories, do you how do you manage the interval in between like your meals? Do you split it like directly and say I'm going 5, 5, and 5, or am I eating twice a day versus 3 times a day? Or?
It's very, very boring.
Okay.
The food. So it's the same thing. So I break it up into 5 meals. The problem that I have, and this is me, and I shouldn't do it. I'm supposed to spread them out. Dude, I sit in the desk all day long. So I'll get there and have my first meal on that first phone call. By 12 o'clock, I've already gone through 3 meals already. Just sitting bored. Just sitting there going through.
Just eating. Okay.
Yeah. So that's where I have a problem at. But yeah, it's the same number. And I don't have a specific number in my head, but it comes up to 1,500 calories divided by 5.
So basically, you got to be detailed with like meal prep.
Oh, dude, that's all we do all day long.
Okay.
Dude, we didn't do it today because we're running late. But I'm telling you, we leave the gym. You see us posting at the gym on Facebook. We leave there, go home, cooking. Like it's the kitchen. We live in that kitchen. And we have the scale there. My chicken is 5 ounces of chicken.
Wow.
I have 5 ounces of chicken. I have 1 cup of sweet potato. That's my meal. That's my protein, my carb, and I have a protein shake with half a scoop of oatmeal.
Okay.
That's my breakfast.
Okay.
I don't put peanut butter in it so you don't freak out like you did last time.
No, I like peanut butter in mine.
Dude.
No, you put peanut butter in your oatmeal by itself.
No. It was my vanilla protein, my oatmeal, and I threw peanut butter in there, and you thought it was like the end of the world.
Yeah, because you were eating it like oatmeal.
Yes, that's how I eat it. Still.
No, that's not oatmeal.
Bars.
If you drink it as a shake, that's kind of funny. I do a shake in the morning, and I also do I get the turmeric and beet juice and apple cider vinegar and lemon juice and fiber. So I have that. That's kind of like a shot, if you will. And then I have a protein shake in the morning. And then I've been eating. What I found is my calories come from meat. I'm a carnivore, man. I love beef and all that, and it bothers me. I love it, but it kills my weight, and it actually hurts my digestion. I mean, what I do is I go as vegan as I can. Like this whole week,
wait. That's like being a little bit pregnant. How can you go as vegan as I can?
Basically, I had my lunch. I told you, because I did a protein shake, right? So that's protein. Yeah. It's not vegetable protein. It's protein. So that's not vegan, right? But then I do salads. And I do love salads. But I get the salad like packets or whatever, and a lot of them have like bacon crumbles in it. Right. So I still eat that, and it kind of it helps. It helps because my body goes, oh, there's a little meat in there. I got to do that. So when I do salads. I'm not doing cutting the carbs and all that. I do salads. When I get home, I've been having soups, and that's it. And it's been working. And then my cheat day was yesterday, so I went out and had a steak, and a small one though, with broccoli. So it's working. So basically, what I'm just going to try to do is focus on adding more vegetables, limit the red meat. And then I'm going to see if that works for me versus where he's so focused on macronutrients and all that kind of stuff. I'm just trying to keep it, Now, I eat the whole bag of salad now. The salad's like 3 servings, but I eat the whole thing. But it still works for me, so that's cool. So we'll see. Okay. We'll see how it works. But it's been working so far, obviously. So once again, I got 17 pounds to lose. You have...
just say
20 pounds to lose. So we're almost neck and neck. But we have...
My big goal is breaking that 200 because for me to compete in the show, I think I got to be around 175, 180.
Right. And my goal is to get down to 280, and when I break that 300.
But you want to hear something funny about the whole fitness? Because I'm kind of learning all this stuff on the fly, and you see the generational gap. So all the old school cats like Flex Wheeler and the big dudes, they look down on men's physique. Like the young bucks, that little internet generation, whatever. They wear shorts, and they don't wear speedos; they wear shorts. And so there's one cat who I've been following. Brain fart, I can't remember his name now. Dude, straight 33, 34 years old, straight New York. He competes in men's physique. And when I tell you, he is like the Deion Sanders of men's physique.
Y'all talking all a bunch of trash.
Dude, he's sitting there like in the off season. Oh, New York. In the off season, I'm in shape year round. So I do as many shows as I can. Word. You feel me? You feel me? And last cat, he gonna try and throw shade at me. He gonna throw shade at me. He gonna go on my DM on Twitter. It was like DM, Instagram arguments, and all the old heads are doing this. Like, but homeboy made a good point. He said, people are seeing us argue back and forth like this, which is for fun. I mean, I still want to compete with them, but we bring more attention to men's physique than any other division. So people want to know, like, yo, that's the dude I did like that dude. Oh, let's go watch.
So they go watch this.
Yeah, so it builds up more, revenue, entertainment. So it's very entertaining. I can't remember the cat's name right now. I'm gonna look it up.
You're gonna be all WWE with it.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
All right. So hey,
that's how you get that promo.
All right. So that's our health and fitness. We'll always try to bring some of that to you, whether it's in our lives or we bring guests and things like that. But I think it's time for a musical interlude.
Wait, wait for the sound. Here we go.
There we go. For those who don't know what that is, if you did never play a Nintendo game,
you gonna like this.
that is the when you pause in Nintendo. Just letting you know. So what do we have today, Ricky?
Okay, brand new year, first show, brand new year. We gotta look back one last time. Got 2019. So I got back to back. I got Skills, the wrap up 2019, and I got Murder. Okay. I got them both back to back.
Oh, that's right, the wrap up.
Yeah, and these cats been going back and forth the last 5 years with the best wrap up song.
Right. Oh, I didn't know Murder. Oh, I don't know who that.
He just started about 3 years ago doing it.
Okay.
And your boy been doing it for 20 years.
Right, I about to say. Yeah. All right, so if y'all don't know the wrap up song, he takes the whole previous year.
He takes everything that's happened through the year and pop culture and
puts it in a rhyme.
Yep.
And it's normally banging. All right, so we have Skills with the wrap up and Uncle Murder.
And we'll come back, we're going to talk some NFL playoffs.
And we're going to talk playoffs.
Wait, hold on. Before we go any further, everyone plays that part. You made a good point the other day. What was the other part of that speech where he said, we can't keep turning the ball over like that. Yeah. No one want to talk about that part, Tampa.
Playoffs.
Okay, here we go.
Hey, we back on the scene to talk about some things. It's the wrap up for the year 2019. The Pats won again, and nah, I ain't a fan. Robert Kraft got bagged, illegal use of the hands. Soldier went ham, had Drake in his plans. I just felt bad for his Gucci headband. The 10-year challenge, I'ma keep it a buck. Some of us could've left those pictures in the cut. And I was like, y'all, glued to the telly. Lifetime dropped a bomb with surviving R. Kelly. But don't be mistaken, the feds ain't breaking. And Rob had it coming, this was years in the making. Gucci was living foul, Bird Box was wild, and if you went to Firefest,
it's above me now.
Then Spike got his Oscar and he had to flex. And we all shook our heads at Jussie Smollett. Half of us was like, nah, he capping. The other half was like, I'ma see what happens. Hate crime staging? Bro, just stop. Cause there's no such thing as the gay Tupac. Now Tristan and Jordan, y'all been warned. They say 21 Savage from across the pond. Everybody owed 50 and he wanted his bread. I thought Kel was gonna pop Gail right in the head. Instead he got hot and got knocked by the feds. Ask Michael, they won't let you rest when you dead. Lori Harvey looser than Zion's shoe. Man, cover your drink when Cardi B in the room. I'm just trying to do the knowledge. Them folks been lying just so they can get their kids in college. Them Coachella outbreaks had y'all nervous, and y'all prayed it to go away at Sunday service. And in-game made some bread. Must be something in the water. Taylor Swift won't wash her legs. And Aisha Curry get a mention talking about it's not wanted, but I like to get some male attention. Girl, you out of line. If Stephen said that mess, y'all would've lost your minds. Then they shot Big Papi just for sitting in the bar. Can't even vacate. People dying in DR. Toronto brought it home. And who the hell left that cup on the table in Game of Thrones? Arya put the Night King back in his bag. Other than that, the whole last season was trash. It's usually all love from Assad's dad, but when Tyler got that spot, bruh got mad. And AB was wildin'. Bro, you crazy. Hell of a year for Megan and the baby. Ladies talking about it's a hot girl summer. I'm like, how? Y'all was out here sucking on cucumbers. And them top 50 lists was quite deceiving. They locked ASAP up for a fight in Sweden. Hit Area 51, dressed in black, got to the door, and they for sure sent our ass right back. And the royal family couldn't find that balance. Imagine Flint having to see a water bottle challenge. Then Chris Brown and Drake made a power move, but that ain't stopped Drake from getting booed. And I wasn't mad at Trey for the power track, but y'all made such a fuss, 50 changed it back. And it got a little stormy for Kylie and Travis, and y'all lost y'all mind over damn chicken sandwich. For real though, y'all was wildin'. It ain't never that serious, and no, I still ain't tried it. Eddie came back, same for Chappelle. Hove came back too, but with the NFL. The NBA let the boy Melo back. Hey NFL, why y'all couldn't do that for Cap? Man, something gotta change, I done had enough. Plus I know they feel away when they see us. So yeah, I got a grudge. Kill a black man in his house, go to court for it, and you get a hug? Now that's just crazy, I don't believe it. Lizzo had the juice and made sure y'all seen it. And Old Town Road was everywhere. No cap, had to be the biggest song of the year. Lil Nas X was popping. Bruh sold 10 mil, then he came out the closet. YG and Kalani, yeah, that ain't last. And everybody and their mama seem to have a podcast. Hurricane Dorian ripped through the hood. Tyler Perry made a brand new Hollywood. Then Nick got pissed and he came for M. Y'all be careful cause it's still human trafficking. And that baby face filter got so big. I ain't know if that was y'all or Future's kids. T.I. checking Hyman's, Greta rose to fame. You should never swing a helmet in a football game. Hoping Diddy turned 50, hell of a feat. Illest song of the year was Black Men Don't Cheat. No music from Rihanna felt like she played me. LeBron's hair was like what it do, baby. And everybody ran for prayers, that list was deep. Ladies and gentlemen, your boy got his ass impeached. Worst president ever, simple and plain. Man, you been getting it in with Russia and Ukraine. Trump the real joker, when y'all gon' learn? Please don't let this fool get a second term. That 6ix9ine trial was wild. He snitched so much, snitching almost came back in style. Saw Beyonce at a party, looking cute. Pull out my phone, trying to take a pic with her. And it's crazy out here, the system broken. Y'all chill, it's too many of y'all overdosing. Spank your kids, that's my reaction. That'll stop them from staging their own kidnapping. It's still a soft spot, and I'll never forget. Rest in peace, cause I hate how we lost Nick. Keep your head up, no matter the cost. And I send a prayer up for everybody we lost. Be kind to one another, take life serious. I'm planning, I ain't dealing with no randoms, period. It's mad skills, no doubt. Welcome to 2020, alright, I'ma head out.
It's that time of year again. Y'all gonna be like, why this nigga start off like that? Disrespectful. Wrap up 2019.
Coach Sean on the beat, by the way.
K. Michelle can't keep a man cause her pussy stink. She pretty, she can sing and all that, but her pussy stink. Why you back talking about that girl pussy stinking? Cause she put up a postcode signing Takashi snitching. She thought he was coming home, he got another gear. Even the judge wanna see that nigga get cut near. Takashi really told on all of his homies. His baby moms was fucking one of his homies. And he heard niggas saying they was gonna kill his mother. If she alive when they come on, Mason still kill his mother. Like that's what you get for telling niggas need to be educated. When Bobby Smurda come home, he need to be celebrated. When Nipsey was alive and they killed 6ix9ine. Nip was like Malcolm X and Tupac combined. He probably kicking it with Martin Luther King up in heaven. On Crip, the whole world know what set you was reppin'. My condolences to your fam, you was a blessing. Nigga, even Stevie Wonder saw that you was a legend. Oh, he can sing shit crazy, but y'all already know that. On the strip for Nip, I ain't screaming out free Kodak. Meek Mill finally on probation, free at last. The little homie Juice WRLD died too fast. He overdosed, avoiding the feds. He ain't want that case, not cause he had a drug problem. Let's get that straight. 70 pounds on the jet, Rilo style. I hope you heard me and the shit I said just made you smile. R.I.P. Young King, you was doing doing your thing. You make songs that these kids gon' forever sing. Niggas ain't war hit Trey songs on power singing. It ain't feel right without hearing Joe in the beginning. 50 switched it back, Instagram was doing the most. If Tekashi was on me, would've told us who shot Ghost. On the Breakfast Club, what the fuck was Tank trying to say? If he sucked a nigga dick before, then that nigga gay. R. Kelly crying like he innocent, like we don't know he wrong. I hope he with the homos getting raped and peed on. Using them underage girls for inspiration. For all that 12 play bumping grind music he was making. I don't care how young he was when his sister raped him. I'm just saying she ain't piss on that nigga and tape him. Amarion, baby mother a whore. She fucking Fizz, so he kick B2K off the tour. Blame April. I'm thinking what the fuck I'ma say now. Drake got booed off stage by a gay crowd. It was them talented creative fans. He was on Flex Show rapping about fucking the man. Casanova had that Soul Brooklyn challenge lit. I did mine's last and bodied them on his own shit. You know niggas love chicken Popeye, sick advantage. They put weed, crack, or Molly up in that chicken sandwich. Niggas is online like the new Jones coming out. Kanye promoting God cause his new album coming out. But really he in it for a bankroll. He ain't even write that Jesus Walk record, XJ Cole. Gucci did some racist shit. We wasn't feeling it. Stopped rocking it for a couple months. Now we back wearing it. Crazy. Y'all heard what happened. Y'all know what happened. Y'all seen what happened. Y'all just like when I talk about it cause I don't be capping. This that time of year where certain people gon' hate me. Like fuck that nigga murder. He tryna violate me. Crazy, crazy, shit crazy. Crazy, shit crazy. Y'all couldn't wait till I drop this shit. Can't remember everything, I know I forgot some shit. We was all stressed thinking Shorty got kidnapped. Couldn't believe her mother was dead, niggas still did that. That's the Bronx for you, not to be on no funny shit. I was thinking, why would they kidnap that little ugly bitch? Nah, you ain't ugly, baby girl, you beautiful. But for doing stupid shit, you see what you made me do to you? We was feeling bad for you, you little fucking liar. Just like that light-skinned gay nigga from Empire. They kicked you off the show, now what career you got? Have the nerve to be on stage saying you the gay Tupac. Pay niggas to beat you up to get some publicity. You even had Trump showing some fake sympathy. You almost went to jail, Jussie. Was it worth it for you? It probably was. You would've dropped the soap on purpose. Kaepernick still ain't got a job, shit crazy. And now the NFL doing business with Jay-Z. When that story came out, people was mad as shit. Like Jay doing what with who? I'm with Kaepernick. He in it for the money, Jay ain't in it to help out. Let's see what the plan is before we call him a sellout. First Oprah came at Michael Jackson, now Russell Simmons. What about what Harvey Weinstein did to them women? Why you ain't coming at the white people over? It's like your new hustle was fucking your own people over. You know exactly what you're doing, don't act dumb, bitch. You out here moving like you voted for Trump, bitch. I hope Oprah listening so she don't hate again. Trump getting impeached made America great again. If the Senate don't approve it, the impeachment irrelevant. And Trump racist ass still gonna be the president. All them white racist people really fuck with him. Trump wife be looking like she don't like fucking him. Don't deport 21 Savage, let him stay. Even though he lied to us about being from the A. Glad he home, hate to see a good nigga stay down. But don't that nigga look like he from the UK now? Travis Scott fucked up with that Kylie Jenner chick. They broke up, now she back sucking on Tiger Dick. Her best friend Jordan Woods became famous for fucking Chloe baby father. Now we know what her name is. But before that she wasn't popping. That little country nigga Nas X came out the closet. I wasn't surprised though, that nigga looked feminine. His record was limping, me and Dave East wasn't feeling it. P from QC getting sued by his BM. The coke had to have 5 abortions, 115 M's. Talking about lyric galore, can't front she bad, but she need to get her tubes tied and go to rehab. She wasn't in the gym with them bitch trying to do him dirty. NBA young boy still running around with herpes. YBN Almighty got his chain snatched. Jay Prince had to come out here to get his chain back. Lil Reese got shot in the neck. I'm happy he okay, he lost his voice. We ain't more here, it's new shit.
All right. We are back. This is Cover 2 Conversations. This is your main man, Mike D, and I'm always joined by
Reginald Gray,
a.k.a. Space Ghost. We have our wonderful guest, King Solomon, all the way from the desert, here to talk sports.
What desert?
We have Alfie the Sith Lord has just joined us as well.
Yes, sir.
And so we're about to get it
by
going.
Crown Royal.
We're about to get it going here. Let's talk a little bit of sports right here. We got the Vikings 49ers at halftime. 49ers up 14-10. Obviously, at 8:15, we have Titans and Ravens, and then tomorrow we're going to have Texans and Chiefs, followed by Seahawks and Packers. I'm trying to see here.
And then, of course, Monday is the national championship.
No, right, Monday national championship. You know what? I'm betting on the Tigers. So we have LSU, Clemson. Technically, sort of a home game for LSU because it's in New Orleans. So we'll see how that will impact. Let's see how our Lightning is doing. I did not.
Yo, El Boogie went to the Lightning game last week where they were up like 6-0, 7-0. What was that blowout they had? Was it 9? Yeah, dude.
I was like, "Whoops!"
A hockey game? Wow.
Yeah, that's
Kirk Cousins.
that is
Kirk
crazy.
Cousins.
Can you believe it? So
You can't stop him.
So our Lightning.
All you can do is hope
Other
he contain him.
drops.
Yeah. Our Lightning are 26-13-4. We have
Mike, you're playing like a
56
bunch of
points.
thugs.
They're playing at 7 tonight.
You're playing like a bunch of thugs, Mike. I mean slugs.
I didn't mean to use the word thug.
meant slugs.
All hail to Tupac.
Yeah, they play at 7 o'clock tonight against the Philadelphia Flyers.
Yeah, so we got 56 points with 26-13-4. So
Second
let's
place.
see what we can do. See if we can do second place. We have the Vipers coming. I believe the first game against the Houston Roughnecks. I thought it was
Houston Roughneck Rednecks. The Houston Rednecks.
the Houston Roughnecks and the
Roughnecks.
Tampa Bay Vipers.
I don't want to see. I don't want to see that helmet logo at all.
And I didn't say Brokeback Mountain. I said. So we're going to have a lot of sports going in here. We'll get more delve into a little bit more detail, especially the NBA's heating up. If you didn't see it last night, the Lakers beat the Mavericks, and I'm telling you that young guy on the Mavericks, man, Doncic or whatever.
Luka Doncic.
Oh man, that boy's a beast. A beast. We saw our one of our favorite big men in the game foul out after 10 minutes.
Who was that?
Dwight.
Oh,
Dwight
Howard.
Yeah.
Dwight.
Oh man,
D-White.
I was like, how you foul out after 10
minutes?
10 minutes.
Well, again, I'm casual basketball guy, so I got Solomon here. He's with LA right now, right?
With the Lakers, right?
Yeah,
Okay. How's he playing?
He's doing what he's supposed to do with LA. He's staying out of the way.
Is he doing what he should have been doing last 5, 6, 7 years?
No. He's a role player right now. He's filling a spot, and he goes out there and does his.
So he's better come off the bench.
Yeah, absolutely. He's just doing his thing. Now, last night, I don't know what that was, but normally he's just come off the bench.
I know we're talking NBA later on, but again, I'm casual NBA. Is he an example of a future that could have been, a career that could have been?
Absolutely, of course.
Because even me watching him, I'm
he's
like, this dude.
if there's a top 10 of man, he's on that list.
Wait, what category is that? Man,
he's down. I mean, it's like, what were you doing? What you had the world in your
you look at
hand.
this dude, and I'm like, this guy gonna be a Hall of Famer and all this.
Energy drink.
And he still he may make it a Hall of Famer just by his length of time.
Yeah.
Is another kind of man is your boy that's like the dunk champion of the world. The oldest player, oldest NBA player, Vince Carter.
Yeah, Vince
Yeah,
Carter.
but Vince had a nice career, you know. But see, with Dwight, his thing, I think people take for granted that he came in straight out of high school, still young, got the fame and everything with the dunk contest and Orlando's success.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden it was, I'm the man, and you worried about everything off the court instead of on the court.
So he pulled a Reggie Gray.
Yeah, basically. A Reggie Gay, a 10-day slide.
Yeah, that would have been me. That would have been me. My career would have been nowhere.
That's what he pulled.
Yeah, my career would have gone nowhere, dude.
All right, so let's talk about. Let's go back to the sport that we do know best, NFL.
Before you do that, though,
He said foosball.
Just say, can we all just give LeBron his props?
Yeah,
LeBron.
Yeah,
what?
37, 16, and 7 last night.
Hey, look.
we got NBA coming up.
I
couldn't help
am in the camp of this. The only reason he's not the greatest of all time, and Michael Jordan is because of his personality. That's the only difference to me.
Okay.
Michael Jordan, to me, when he walked on the court, there were people afraid. Whether his teammates or the team. I mean, I'm as a fan would see Michael Jordan when he stand up and took his towel down. I'm like, oh damn, because you just knew it was the heat was coming.
Yeah.
Period. LeBron, I'm like, is he going to do it? And then when he does, you go, okay, that's what LeBron's supposed to do. When he doesn't do it, you go, what happened?
Exactly.
Right. That was never. There's not one game ever in my life that I was like that with Michael Jordan. That's the only difference. That eye of the tiger that Michael Jordan has. Matter of fact, who had it right behind him is Kobe.
Kobe's better than Mike.
There's Kobe. Wow.
I
didn't say that. I did, but Kobe had the eye of the tiger, and so that's why you would almost. The only reason you can't slide him up above LeBron is because LeBron carried 4 men on his back for like 7 years. Just carried them. I mean, we'll talk about the NBA, but I've just never seen in a sport. I'm not sure. I have to think back in the NFL where literally one person, not even a coach, he carried the coach, he carried the players, he carried the franchise, he carried everybody to the playoffs like it was nothing.
Again, I'm casual fan talking. What about AI when he came in with Philadelphia? Did he basically the same thing?
Yeah, but he didn't get to the
no. See, what made Iverson so special is the fact that you never had a little man dominate the game the way he did.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, you had somebody come in. They listed him at 6'6". He was literally about 5'10". Going to the paint reckless.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna score every time I have the ball. You can't stop me.
Every time. Don't outpass. Playoffs. Practice? No, you ain't. No, not the game. Not the game. You talking about practice? Yeah, that's what we talking about. You asking me about practice? I come every game. I give my all. Do y'all not see the game? You talking about practice? And all you can do is sit there and go. You got a point. So NFL playoffs.
We talking about
we have a quarterback in the playoffs.
Not a game. Not a game. We talking about practice.
We have a quarterback that was going to be the heir apparent of Tom Brady.
Yep.
Of course, when you play behind Tom Brady, you don't play. So it was going to be an Aaron Rodgers, Brett Favre situation. Somebody got to go. In the Aaron Rodgers, Brett Favre situation, Brett Favre left. And, of course, now we see Aaron Rodgers playing in the playoffs again.
Aaron sat for 2.5, 3 years.
Right, but Garoppolo, like, no, I'm going big. Goes out to San Francisco, wins 5 games in a row, then gets hurt. Now he's back, and he's in the playoffs.
I'm not going to lie. I thought dude was like, okay, he's going to be a flop.
They're about to score, too.
I thought, man. And especially when he got injured, I'm like, okay, he injured. He's going to come back off the injury. It'll look terrible. This dude's actually been nice. And the thing, he's not incredible. He's not,
right.
Oh, my God, I got to see him. Dude's just nice.
But
like, he's steady, no mistakes.
Right.
Like, okay, throw it away, punt the ball, we're good. Come back, okay, third down, hit 5-10 yards here and there. Now, I think what may happen, because I remember Brady started the same way. Brady didn't become Brady until he got Randy Moss and Wes Welker. That's when he started putting those crazy numbers up. Mm-hmm. Before that, and I'll say to anybody to ask me, I thought Brady was just a good caretaker. He had talent around him and was a caretaker. He just didn't mess up.
Mm-hmm. Right.
He didn't become, okay, I'm going to control the game until Moss and Welker came.
Right.
Then something just snapped. And Garoppolo, I'm seeing right now, he's looking like Brady early career. Whereas number 1 defense in the league or top defense in the league. We're playing steady, no mistakes. Don't let me mess this up.
Right.
But make a play every
and
every now and then.
He's doing. Now the other quarterback,
Kirk Cousins.
Kirk Cousins.
Kirk like that.
Boy. Started the year.
You like that.
Started the year. Yeah, started the year almost getting kicked out of his own team. Manned up, came on the press conference and said, "Hey, look, I got to play better.
Hold on 1 second, though.
I have to play better."
Hold on, before you go on, I'm looking at our video on Facebook.
Yeah.
Man, my arms looking cut, boy. My arms looking cut, boy. My arms I'm looking at that, boy.
Is it glistening?
See that definition?
Okay, Dwight Howard.
You see that definition right there, boy? There's no way I should have got a pro contract. I would have been done. Go ahead, Mike. I'm sorry, I had to interrupt you.
Well, like we said, we had Kirk Cousins at the beginning of the season almost getting, laughed out of Minnesota. People disappointed in his performance. He said he was disappointed in his performance. He had to play better. Now he's playing in the playoffs. So he's losing right now, but
17-10, just updated.
What do you think about the turnaround for him? And we'll slide into our favorite topic. If you could turn around like that, can our quarterback turn around like that? But let's go with Kirk Cousins.
Go ahead, Solomon.
I'm gonna skip the our quarterback part. You already know how I feel about that. But Cousins was brought in to do a job. They had all the pieces in Minnesota. With Thielen and Stephon Diggs. They go out and draft Dalvin Cook, so he had everything around him. It was just him playing consistent, and
not making mistakes.
Exactly. What consistent for him is, hey, complete the little 7-8 yard pass, the occasional deep pass, just don't turn the ball over. And what people don't realize, if you look at the teams that are in the playoffs right now, out of the top 5 scoring teams in the league, Tampa Bay was number 3. Mm-hmm. What are the other 4 that are playing right now? What they didn't do that Tampa Bay did? They didn't turn the ball over.
Yeah. And also the
interception machine.
The top 5 leading passers in the league this year. Top 5.
Yeah. None of them in
the playoffs.
Playoffs.
None are in the playoffs.
Because that's not how you win. At the end of the day, team sports is team sports. Basketball, a little bit. You might have a guy that can, like a LeBron, that can carry it as long as people just do their thing. But at the end of the day, because how many teams get blown up by their special teams? Mm-hmm. People forget all about special teams, and you be like, look where the ball was, look where the kickoff and the punt ended. I said all that stuff impacts it. All snowballs together. Ain't nobody on that field by themselves. Football is designed that every part of the game has to be taken care of. Including special teams. It's not just the quarterback. It's not your star running back. It's not the star receiver. It's everybody got to do their thing. And that's what you find at the end. The real people who win have all the pieces clicking, not just one superstar. All the pieces clicking. So let's talk about, right now 49ers are up. I think 49ers are expected to win for various reasons, but we'll see what happens.
I called upset.
Really?
Maybe I'm drinking the Kirk Cousins.
You drinking that crown out?
Not yet.
That crown, Kirk.
It's just for I've liked Kirk even when he got drafted by Washington.
You think it's the what they call it, the center? Not
I like Kirk better.
Or whatever.
It was RG3 Kirk the same year, right?
Right.
Don't ask me why.
And he went to the rest.
Yeah. Well, no, they were smart. They drafted
both of them in the same draft.
They got him in the same draft. Just in case that first round pick don't work out.
Right.
We got some backup over here.
And it did look that way, right? He was.
It was what it was. But I've always liked this guy. I don't know why. I've always been a Kirk Cousins. Maybe his name sounds cool. Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, Kirk Cousins.
Like a Hollywood actor. Kirk Cousins.
Well, I got to admit, I became a fan of his only after that because ESPN was just murdering him.
What, the one where
and everybody was murdering, and he just said, "Hey,
you like that?"
Oh no, that the one before that. Oh, when he just said, "Look, I got to play better."
Wow, Steve.
He didn't come out with a whole bunch of. He just said, "Hey, look, it's me. I'm the problem, and I'm going to fix it."
There's a man,
and he
Joey
fixed it.
Bosa.
Yeah.
So now let's look at the game tonight. Ravens, one of the most exciting offenses. Woo! Speaking of RG3, one of the most exciting offenses that we've seen in years. You have 2 quarterbacks sometimes on the field at the same time.
Who the quarterbacks?
RG3 and
no,
Lamar Jackson.
Lamar Jackson, you mean?
Lamar Jackson against.
No. RG3 will be on. They have a play where they're both on in the backfield.
They do?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
You didn't see it?
No, you got me on
Oh,
that
yeah.
one.
He handed it off to RG3, and then you think is RG going to throw it? Is he going to run it?
Interception.
Oh.
Interception.
That defense.
But hold on a second. So it's Ravens
there's a flag.
Tennessee?
Yeah.
Yep. And let's look at the quarterback of Tennessee, right?
Tannehill.
Down in Miami, you saw glimpses of greatness, but
yep,
it just
sound familiar?
Didn't happen. He moves to a new team. Next thing you know, he's in the playoffs.
Yeah, but again, I'm gonna bring this up later on.
And go ahead.
We're gonna bring this up later on. But I think what Tennessee's doing is they're not making him the star.
Right.
So it's like, look, dude, we know you can make plays. But you know what? We're going to work around you the same way Dundee did when he got here with Trent. Mm-hmm. He said, Trent, look, you competitive. I see the fire in you. There's some stuff you can't do.
Right.
All right? So we're going to erase what you can't do out the playbook. It's gone. Mm-hmm. You're going to do the 3 things. You got 3 things you can do.
And we're gonna
That's
do
all we're going to do.
Again.
I think what they're doing with Tannehill and Tennessee, look, just don't do this, don't do that. And gonna bring up later on. I'm gonna give a little precursor, but I think that's if we keep number 3 here, I think that's what we may have to do moving forward for us to win.
Now, what do you think about this? I can't remember. It was 4 years ago. I can't remember. But me, you, and my son were standing in Raymond James Stadium looking at the Jumbotron, and you had the first pick in the draft by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
I got a video.
Yep. And then, of course, there was questions related to we picked the right quarterback. Now you see in Tennessee, Mariota sitting on the bench.
I think that's a smart move. On some football shit, I think that was the right move we had to do, because I think Mariota fits a system, but I never saw him as a franchise quarterback. I never. With Winston, you can debate it.
All right, so with that being said,
Wait. Here we go.
With that being said,
don't hurt him, Hammer.
Expectations as Buck fans.
Yeah.
You have a quarterback that took you to the playoffs. He's actually played a playoff game.
Who?
Mariota.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, I agree. I'm not arguing.
And they benched him in a season where he had only thrown 3 interceptions. But they weren't winning. So they decided a change needed to be made. Yeah. Now, why can we go and have a quarterback with 30 interceptions and don't see a reason to say, hey, we need to pull this cat for a minute.
Right.
Get his head together.
Spoiler alert, right. That's later on.
Wow.
Now, as we continue, spoiler alert.
All right, so we continue. So I don't think anyone's believing that the Ravens are going to lose against the Titans.
Nope.
But interesting fact about tonight's game, too.
What's that?
First playoff game with 5 Heisman Trophy winners at the game.
Ooh, really? What?
That's right.
Lamar Jackson.
Okay.
Derrick Henry.
Yep.
RG3.
Yep.
Marcus Mariota.
Yep.
And I'm missing one. Mark Ingram.
Wow.
I forgot he played for Baltimore.
Wow.
Yep.
And boy, if they do that play with RG, you got to watch RG
Dude,
on the field.
I swear I have not
they got to
seen
play where they're both in the backfield.
You see this?
They look like running.
seen
You don't even know who they're going to hike it to. They're both standing next to each other, so you don't even know where it's going.
That's awesome.
Wait. Speaking of that,
I was like, wow.
Speaking of that, your boy in New Orleans,
Bridgewater.
Hill.
Oh, Taysom Hill, yeah.
Okay, I ain't gonna lie.
He's nice.
I'm watching this kid the last 2 years do this, and I'm on some like, I gotta see this kid do something. Is he starting quarterback material?
I haven't seen enough of him to say yes or no.
Because this dude is exciting, bro. But
he was a starting quarterback in college.
But I don't want to be fooled by the little highlights I'm seeing,
right.
where I'm being fooled by like,
I haven't seen enough of it.
Yeah, kid, and like.
Well, that play, I hope they do it tonight. That play was awesome. I only saw it that one time, but I was just like, what do you do as a defense? You don't even know what. Matter of fact, you forget that you have receivers and run. Yeah, because there's no running back. You have receivers and tight ends on the field too. Because you're looking at there's 2 quarterbacks in the backfield. I don't even know who you're going to hike it to, and regardless of who you hike it to, the other one can run and catch. I was like, oh my god.
Wait, so last week
That's
we had
the game changer.
So last week we had Tennessee. They beat
New England
last week.
Yeah,
beautiful. Thank you, Jesus. It was beautiful.
I wanted to see Tom Brady laying down, and they walk up and they pull off his helmet, and he goes, sorry.
Mike Dove.
And he just fades into
That was the best-
Force Ghost.
That was the best moment of 2020 so
Mike
far.
Dove, is it over?
No.
Okay.
As long as Bill Belichick is breathing.
No, I mean Brady with Patriots. Is it over?
Nah, I can't see.
I don't think so.
He's not. To me, he seems like a dude that's comfortable. In other words, like there's like Brett Favre, it seemed like he would I just want to play football. I'll play high school football. So when he left and went to Minnesota, and then came back and beat his own team, and then went to the Jets, I saw that coming. He just wasn't going to quit. I was surprised that your boy for the 49ers, the famous quarterback,
Montana.
Yeah, I was surprised he did that.
And
I was
killed it.
Yeah,
And
I
he
was like,
killed it.
what?
Again, I'm older than you,
But
I watched him with KC, dude. Because even I'm thinking, I'm that's 1992, 93. I'm in my 20s, 22, 23 years old. So I'm like, I know some football. I'm watching old players that switch teams. They don't do good. He went to KC, dude. And I'll tell you right now, one of my top 5 games of all time, it was him versus Elway, Kansas City versus Denver, on a Monday Night Football game.
Oh, man.
And this game, it was classic Elway, classic Montana. You had 3 minutes left. Montana goes down, scores. They get the ball back to Elway. 2-minute drill. He goes down, scores. You think it's over. It's less than a minute left. Montana goes down and scores with less than 1 minute left.
Because he's Joe Montana.
And I was like, that's Joe Montana. That boy was bad, boy.
Yeah.
But so I want to ask you, bro. So do you think it's over with Brady and New England?
I don't think so.
I don't think it's over for him in New England. And the reason I say that is because in my eyes, I can't see him playing for another team.
Right.
It's just like
But everyone says that.
it'd be that initial shock, like when you saw Jordan put on a Wizards jersey.
Yeah.
You know, it just didn't look
It was
right.
like, what?
Yeah.
It was like, yeah. And the thing is, Tom Brady is, well, I don't want to get into debate, but Tom Brady to me is in a system. Tom Brady is not the offense. Bill Belichick, in my opinion, is the offense. Tom Brady can do one thing I think extremely well that I've never seen. That's why I think he's the GOAT. Is that he is like a chess master. Whatever pieces he has on the field, he will maximize them. Whatever pieces. It could be tight ends. It could be two of them. It could be one of them. It could be none of them. It could be a good running back with a good receiver. It could be one superstar receiver and a receiver that doesn't mind.
Can we talk race?
Dying.
Can we talk race? What schools is he going to find all these white skill players? I'm sitting there like the one thing I wanted to happen in the draft. I swear to you, just for the shits and giggles, I wanted Christopher McCaffrey to go to the Patriots. Just for shits and giggles.
Could you imagine?
All Pro Bowl, 2 white wide receivers, white tight end, and a white running back, and a pretty boy quarterback. That would have been,
man.
Dallas would no longer be America's team.
Yeah, I was about to say they might substitute a rally for that.
Yeah,
can't rally me out that thing. Like, yes, she wipe out. I think that I just can't see a team that could even absorb the Brady-ness. In other words, so much comes with Brady. He would be so disruptive to another team. Come on. ESPN would buy a house next to the stadium wherever he's playing to be there and follow him every day because I just don't see him. He should go. I think he should leave because he needs to prove that it's not Belichick. Because Belichick has proved it's Belichick. Belichick has done it with Garoppolo. He did it with Cassell. Castle. Yeah, Castle. He did Castle. He did it with another. He's shown that he can win without Brady. Yeah. Brady's never won without.
But I think
Belichick.
Belichick's upset about Garoppolo leaving. I think
that's true.
He was ready to move on from Brady a couple years ago.
Oh yeah, if it was up to him 2 years ago, it would have been Garoppolo.
And I bet right now he's sitting at home going.
But in that defense as well, you know, Brady has shown when you put the pieces around me, i.e., when you gave him Randy Moss, what type of year they had. I mean, once again, I can only refer back to what I see here every day. Imagine a Tom Brady with a Mike Evans on one side and Chris Godwin on the other side.
No, Solomon. What you mean is,
and a good offensive line.
Hold on. Was it you that posted that saying? No, it was Spike. I know whatever happens, any quarterback would love to come with our 2 receivers.
Exactly.
And that's props to our receivers. They flipped that around. That's okay.
All right.
That's
so
I got.
Alfred got some Alfred to
So I noticed this past week on my Facebook. No, I was looking at my Google News, and there was a story that popped up from a New England website, a sports website, saying that there's possibility of McDaniels and Brady going to the Cleveland Browns. It's not going to happen.
Off camera, before you said this, I asked him about Josh McDaniels, and dude, I think that's a perfect fit, bro. I think it's a perfect fit, and trust me, most Belichick disciples don't do crap. I don't know why in my brain that Cleveland McDaniels thing just sounds good to me. It just, I don't know why, it just sounds good to me.
Man.
We
need somebody.
You got Jameis Winston.
We ain't got nobody.
Jameis Winston Part 2 in Cleveland, which he is. The one good thing about us doing Flow Higher Radio, I've never watched the Browns as much as I do now.
Yeah, right.
Oh my God. Your boy Winston and
Mayfield.
Mayweather.
When I watched them, I'm like,
Mayfield.
This is the same. The only thing is, Mayfield is more cockier.
Right.
Except the last press
Yeah,
conference.
he's got
with the boy.
damn commercials every day. There's a commercial.
Well, that's later on. Later on. All right, let's go to break real quick.
Yeah, so what we got for the music break right now?
Music break coming up. We got, let me check my notes here, Michael Dove. This is local. This is local.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is Fanach. You know Fanach.
Yeah, MC Fanach.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, MC Fanach.
Fanach.
Potato.
It's Fanach, Diamonds, and also Annex.
Ooh.
And Annex is local as well.
Annex, my man's in them.
Annex, Cook, Whip, Serve. And the song by Fanach video was directed by Miko White.
Make away.
All right. Well, let's
Ladies and
go.
gentlemen.
This is Cover 2 Conversations. This is your main man, Mike D, and I'm always joined by
Reginald.
And we'll be back after these two music interludes.
Great.
Space Go!
Ain't he the prior to...
What up, track man? In West Media, almost perfect.
Murder on my mind and I can't think otherwise. Daughter at home thinking daddy don't like her eyes. Daddy gotta move like life, hate to see him fly. When daddy got wings on both sides. Remember me for chasing dreams, though it seems more realistic to work at Mickey D's. But when I was working at Mickey D's, I didn't feel straight. Boys squinting at me like they couldn't see straight. My means to get weight, can't wait, dictate, broad face dictate. And West into the earth stop spinning. I swore on my honor, we winning. Mine spinning like those motherfucking wheels on that motherfucking coupe. Diamonds on the cuffs, peekabooing out the suit. Dancer named Sue tried to court me out my loot. I said my net worth long like overstepping out the booth. Tattoo my city on my neck, cause my city made me. Coming up on money, drive some niggas crazy. Should be right there, but some niggas lazy. Bring that bitch over here, we about to make a baby. Of course you don't get it, you did not live it. Bipolar, bisexual bitches. Before it was cool to take pictures, I would have them on the bed feeling so photogenic. Dust off my shoulders to the critics. The Lord's my witness. I would knock the door off the hinges. Warning shot in the ear, where's my digits? Jimmy had the white Benz, the coke had us slipping into the best of women. Gun game was nice, blood clot through your denim. Harley shot twice when Ed Hardy was nice. Through the turnpike, Russian roulette with life until we get right. A package of Fergie on sativa, I'm blurry. Nina's dirty, what a wonderful journey. Niggas ain't heard me, Finach almost perfect. God is the only one that nervy me, amen. Tattoo my city on my neck, cause my city made me. Coming up on money, drive some niggas crazy. Should be right there, but some niggas lazy. Bring that bitch over here, we about to make a baby.
Shit called Diamonds. Was on that ride, from that mind to that shine. It's a crazy journey. You on the radio, how long you think we gonna allow you to get away with that food?
Ill block, what up? Crap niggas, what up? It's a shot for any nigga thinking I lost touch. Nigga, wake up, you just another fad I can sleep through. I'm busy setting the bar for you to reach to. Now everybody and their mama got bars. Everybody make beats and everybody get stars. You should do what you love, go suck you a dick. It's in-house, same thing, don't need niggas for shit. Just a bitty with an ass like, whoo. A button for the roof, a high paid dentist to get a tooth. Keep it a stack, that's word to kill a cab. I got him running it back, word do a nigga pay. War stories are boring, I'm snoring at every moment. You niggas go to perform it, I'm flooring it out the door. Let it torment through every aura that orbits to me the yoga. If all of it sounds foreign, you probably one of them jokers.
You on the radio, how long you think we gonna allow you to get away with that food?
Cook, whip, serve. That's my word, I'm a cook, whip, serve. Probably heard that I cook, whip, serve. This is day in the third, tell them heard I'm a cook, whip, serve. I ain't one of them niggas you wanna try. Track for track, I back smack niggas on the fly. Back to back, rap cats, gangsters online. For you bird ass niggas, I'ma keep an eagle eye. Ill black for it, knocks my frat niggas a ride. Brat 16 on level that other side. I am the known lion, ripping niggas apart. Words cutting through the air, your team flooded with darts. Holy shit, boy, you beef with the bitch toy. I got way bigger fish, you bitch, you're a big toy. Bitch lips gripping the line next to the groin. Next bitch getting mad, you're more than welcome to join. Half of the chitter chatter from rappers that never matter. Combative until you manage to factor in all the data. The trappers and now the rappers and now the trappers. This whack shit is on the ladder, I'll kick it off if I have to tighten
You
up.
on the radio, how long you think we gonna allow you to get away with that food?
Cook, whip, serve. That's my word, I'm a cook, whip, serve. Probably heard that I cook, whip, serve. This is day in the third, tell them heard I'm a cook, whip, serve.
Oh. Yo, my dog.
Welcome back. This is Cover 2 Conversations, two Tampa natives, at least two topics, 2 points of view for 2 hours on Fly High Radio.
Two
This
testicles.
is your
I broke him. Look at it.
this is your vocal silencer, main man Mike D, and I'm always joined by
Reginald, the great.
We have one of our favorite guests in the studio, the man straight from the desert with his 1,000 wives. It is King Solomon.
You stop saying that. The man married, dude. You stop. That don't sound good.
You know I'm gonna get questioned when I get
that don't sound good, bro.
He's king. He's got Bathsheba at home taking care of the baby, but it's gonna be all right. And of course, we have been joined by Alfie the Sith Lord, and Brother Latino Heat, and of course, we are always produced by Serge Gotti,
Serge
Teflon
General,
DJ,
the Surgeon General.
the Surgeon General,
with the face.
Two of Cleveland's finest. So we just talked about the playoff games. We know we have 2 more tomorrow. We have Seattle going to Green Bay. Green Bay, I believe, is supposed to be not only snowing, but I can't remember the temperature, but it's something that's lower than my refrigerator.
Seattle's going down.
Seattle has a bad record in Green Bay, so chances of them winning are very, 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 very slim. But hey. And then you have, you also have tomorrow Kansas City.
My team, boy.
That's a win right there.
My homeboy.
So what do you think about Kansas City?
Dude, I love this cat. I love this dude.
Yeah, but we know about that coach in the playoffs.
No, I feel you. But what I'm saying is there's certain players that you just want to win or lose. You just want to watch them play.
Yeah.
Mahomes. I just want to watch him.
Mahomes.
Yeah. And I hope he wins a championship. How old is he?
24.
Oh, thank you.
And
I'm a big
24.
Mahomes fan.
I like Mahomes. I like the team. I like everything he's done. I like.
biracial.
I really like Andy Reid. I would like to see him get his props. All that in this.
Finally.
However, if it ends up Kansas City playing the Ravens, man,
I don't know.
woo! Boy, you talking about wherever I'm at? I want to be locked and loaded. Yeah, I'm
All I know
locked
is
and loaded.
Don't be surprised if Baltimore loses tonight.
Yeah. Actually,
because they cannot stop the run. The Browns showed them that.
And the run. What's that boy Henry?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is he? I mean,
he's like the juggernaut. He gets stronger as the game goes on.
Bitch. I mean, the dude. I've never seen someone. Well, I don't say never. But I was just watching some of his highlights where he was running, and normally those big guys like an Earl Campbell for the old school cats.
Yeah.
When he gets his steam up, then he begins dropping that shoulder, and he puts that shoulder on you, and it's
like all stop.
You do, yeah, like all stop. This dude don't drop nothing. He just keep running straight at you. Boom, just keep running. I'm like, he just ran over a man standing straight up. He didn't even look at him. He just ran through him.
That is must-watch TV. And what's funny is, one of our members you probably forgot about is we were at Barnacles in Brandon.
Yeah, we were at Barnacles.
This was 2000.
2000
year. And the Baltimore Ravens have been doing all. I followed the Ravens because Trent went there, so I was like, let's see what happened. And by this time, the defense, and in my brain, I'm comparing them to the Bucks defense in '99. This is what I'm doing. And I watched them go to the playoffs, and we were at Barnacles. And that offense by the Ravens was so terrible, but that defense was so awesome.
Mm-hmm.
We're actually at Barnacles, and we're like 6 pitchers in. We had been there like all day long. And just to watch their defense. I mean, we come with offense. We want, they got a punt. We don't care. Are you ready?
Ray Lewis.
Ray Lewis.
Start doing that dance.
Yeah.
Lakeland's finest.
No.
Right now the score is 24-10.
All right, Mike. All right, let's go.
But let's go.
What's the next topic, Mike?
The next topic is we kind of talked about Tom Brady's future and legacy.
Yeah, pass that.
What about Bucks off-season priorities?
Boom, Solomon. Here we go.
Winston.
All right.
Or
You have
keep
to bet.
the defense unit together.
Solomon, you're in the hot seat. Dun.
So hold on. Let me say it again. Bucks off-season priorities. Keep worried about Winston or keep the defensive unit together.
I'm just gonna repeat.
Shaq Barrett is number one topic.
I'm just repeating what your head coach said.
Your head coach?
Your head coach said, "I can win. This system can win with any quarterback."
Now, hold on.
Not just Winston.
Hold on. Solomon, counterpoint. One.
I'm listening.
That's just negotiation talk.
No, that's just an
that's
angry
just,
coach.
I went 16 weeks not bashing this dude in the media.
Right.
Now the season's over with, and he's no longer under contract. I'm gonna say how I really feel.
And he broke the record for interception.
What? No, it got me. The funny part to me was not the 30 interception part. It was the pick 6 record. That
30 for 30.
To me, believe it or not, because I'm a Buck fan, I watched Vinny play. Vinny threw 35 interceptions.
Yeah.
So I'm like, nah, whatever. The pick six record, that's the one that got me. I'm like,
that's what I. Now, Paul, that's what I meant. That's what I meant. Because obviously there have been quarterbacks that throw more interceptions than 30, but this guy throws. He throws daggers, meaning it just kills you. He doesn't throw an interception where it was 3rd and 25. And he's going hard down the field, and so it tips. No, he's on the 20-yard line about to score, and he throws it directly to a guy that is not only in the open field, but happens to be one of the fastest people on the defense, and the sucker runs it all the way back.
Okay, hold on.
Is that crazy?
We are getting off topic. So
what is it? So the priority is not the quarterback.
Priorities. What do you think the priorities should be?
Shaq Barrett. We need to keep Shaq.
We need to keep as much of this defensive unit intact as possible.
Absolutely.
Because the second half of the season, the turnaround that they made
was
amazing,
bro.
It was
exactly.
Amazing.
I mean,
it was amazing.
The only difference that I saw was the removal of Vernon Hargreaves, and if he was that much of a cancer, he should have been gone a long time ago.
But see, but dude, look how he's playing now. I don't understand.
He's not playing that great. He's playing.
No, I mean he's on a playoff team, but
it ain't him.
It ain't him.
Bro.
Okay, so I guess my concern is how can one person make that defense that awful?
Because, and I think Solomon, you can hop in here if you want to. Is I think it's not just on the field. So you got these cats are seeing where we're right now. Mm-hmm. They have their classrooms, and they hang out. Seeing when you go with somebody at your job in the break room and whatever.
But I thought Hargreaves is local. I thought he's from.
No, he's local. What I'm saying is he was an elder statesman in the defensive back room. So
he ain't taking everything serious.
Yeah.
So what you think the younger cats doing?
Then the minute they fire Leroy the janitor who's been there 20 years, all of a sudden they're like,
they got rid of Leroy.
Leroy gone?
Mm-hmm.
What happened?
I thought they loved Leroy.
Yeah, exactly. Now all of a sudden you're like, hey. So is your priority Winston or defense?
My priority is defense, and when I say that, don't think it's because I dislike Winston. I'm looking at this from a business standpoint.
I
agree. As a sports fan, sometimes I got to take my heart out of it and play with my head.
You have no heart.
Man, that's King Solomon.
So
he built the temple.
If I come up with a number and I offer this guy, let's say a 2-year contract at $44 million, $22 a year, what have you, and he accepts it, with the talent he has, I'd love to have him back because I see the potential there.
I agree.
But I can't break the bank.
Oh, yeah.
And
absolutely
say, I'm paying you top 5 quarterback money with the performances that I'm seeing.
Bill Belichick calls and goes, hey, I take him. I'll be like, good luck, God bless you. Because I know you want to go. But at that game, there's something about watching Winston live versus on TV. It's so painful. Wow. Because everybody's happy. Everybody's, excited.
Tailgate, having a good time. You paid your money. That's the thing. You paid your money. So you go in there to have a good time. Then that
I'm with Florida Radio. So I'm sure I walked in with like a crew. I walked in like I was running the place.
Yeah. Right.
I'm ecstatic.
Head up.
And we're literally standing right where the interception happened.
We walk in
we're
and
looking
like,
right at it. And I was just like, because you know what? You just said something very key. And I think I haven't really said anything in the Buck group. Maybe I need to join in. I don't, people, we all need to recognize, or we all should recognize, that football is entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, forget it. It's sports and we're gladiators. No, you're entertainers.
I see where you're going right now.
You're entertainers.
I see where you're going right now with this one.
And when you are not entertaining me,
wait, no. Wait.
Are you not entertained?
Are you not entertained?
No. You're paying for a product to be entertained.
Right, yeah.
Paying.
I'm paying.
And you go there again and
again
and not being entertained, not getting your dollars worth.
You charging me $8 for a beer,
and
you charging me $5 for a hot dog. And
I'm trying to remember how much that pretzel cost.
And I walk
$6.
out dejected and hurt and angry.
You could have saw his face.
Eventually you have to put something on the field or put something they're taking advantage of Cleveland because Cleveland is cities like Cleveland, I would say Pittsburgh, Detroit.
Those whole northern.
They're just loyal. They've been through hell. They've been through the depression. They're just.
He said the depression.
Hey man, if you live in Ohio, you understand.
They're the kind of people that will just, hey,
black and white
we have something to do.
That's
Like
right.
I'm a Floridian. I need to be. This is right here. I need to be entertained. They like, we have something to do.
Mike Dell
today.
said, I'm from Tampa. I got 20
Yeah,
I got 24 strip clubs I can go to.
I ain't go to. So when you're looking at what's the priority, what's the priority? Winning is a priority.
Thank you.
Consistency
That's what we've been saying,
is
dude.
a priority.
That's what we've been saying.
I love Winston because when he's hot, he's hot. But when he's not, he's not.
He's not.
And that is painful. It's not entertaining.
When I'm good, I'm good. When I'm bad, I'm better.
And so I hope he understands that. That we do love him here in Tampa, and we'd love to keep him. He's got to play better. But he come in there talking some 30 million a year or something like that.
But you also,
I'll be like, you go ahead and pack up.
I mean, let's not act like a whole bunch of the people that he throws to was hurt.
That's right.
Well, hold on. The last 4 games.
4 or 5 games.
His starting receivers were out last 4 games.
Yeah. So, I mean, what can you do?
But my thing is, the reason I don't think he's going to be back, when you look at the whole NFL as a league, there are so many different vacancies that are out there now. I mean, like I said, I think New England's going to re-sign Brady, but Brady's a free agent.
Let me ask this.
Breeze is a free agent. Rivers is a free agent.
I don't want Rivers, bro.
No, I'm not saying that we're going to go after them. What I'm saying is you'll have a team like the Chargers that'll say, hey, let's see what Jameis can do over here. And they might break the bank on him, and his agent's going to be like, hey, you know, Tampa's only offering you 24, 25.
How you feel about Bridgewater?
I'd love to have Teddy here.
Dude, I was never a Bridgewater fan. Not that I hated him.
He gets hurt.
Well, that happened one time. But my whole thing with him was I just never saw anything exciting. But now,
once again, what Mike just said, winning. He took Minnesota to the playoffs.
Winning is exciting.
Exactly. That was him coming out the draft. Now, 5 years later, I'm like, maybe we don't need exciting. Yeah. Maybe we just need some W's. Yeah. And
how excited were you that 99 season when we went to the championship game?
Dude, I was hyped.
Okay, what offense did we have?
We had
Brad Johnson?
Trent. No, we had Trent.
Oh, 99.
We had Trent, Jacquez Green.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
99?
Then we had Lamar Jackson?
Lamar Thomas.
Thomas does something. Yeah.
He was gone by then.
Tony, I read him.
Okay.
Year before.
Wait. Hey, real quick. Just off target real quick. That 99 year, because Trent gets no credit. They benched Trent.
No, Trent got hurt.
No. 2 parts. Watch that story. He got benched early against the game 2 with the Giants.
Okay.
I know because I was driving back from Granddad's funeral, and against the Giants, he got benched. Terrible. I mean, he had a 3 interception game, pick 6. Got benched. He needed something.
Basically a regular game.
They got Eric Zier in there, and everybody was hyped for Eric Zier.
I remember Eric Zier.
And
wow.
I kept telling people, I'm saying you can win with Trent. You can win with Trent with this team. Win with Trent. Zier came in Monday Night Football game versus Detroit, 3 interceptions and a pick 6 in there. He gets hurt that same game. They brought Trent in back the following week after he got benched. For about 3 or 4 weeks, Trent was like an all-pro quarterback. And what Trent said was, after I got benched, I didn't care anymore. So he was hitting deep ball. I mean, I knew who this guy was. And I felt bad for him because we had a 3-game winning streak. I think 3-game winning streak. And he got hurt. And that's when Sean
comes Sean King.
I remember that.
And Sean, and you know, we know Sean's family.
Yeah, that was cousin at the time.
I think what Sean was, I know, right? Sean was not excited. Would you compare Sean to Teddy Bridgewater?
No,
not physically.
No,
I'm saying okay.
No,
all right.
no. I think Teddy Bridgewater has a little bit more.
No, I meant as far as like it's not exciting. It's just like go there, get the job done.
I mean, I think talent wise, Teddy had a lot more talent than what Sean did.
Yeah,
I mean, I knew Sean from back in the day when he was over at Gibbs High School.
Yeah.
But I really thought the reason he ended up with the Bucs was Tony just giving a brother a shot.
Yeah.
When he got in, I was happy with what he did, and I'm proud of the career that he made.
Did you feel that the Bucs needed? We way off subject here. Do you feel that the Bucs needed to get Brad Johnson over Sean?
Yes.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That shocked me.
Yes.
Because we had been to the playoffs with Sean,
Yeah, but look at that playoff game.
No. I get it, but we have the same result with Brett the next year.
But it wasn't necessarily the players at that point in time. Now it becomes the system because the defense would go up to Philly in the playoffs and give up 10, 12 points, and we lose.
Right,
we couldn't put
score.
2 touchdowns on.
Yeah.
Remember, after the '99 championship game, it was Sapp going to the Pro Bowl talking to Keyshawn, talking about, I just need 1 touchdown to get to the Super Bowl.
Right.
Now we get Keyshawn in. We still can't get him the ball.
Right.
We get rid of Dungy, bring in an offensive-minded coach, and all of a sudden we top 10 offense in the league.
Right.
Yeah.
Without changing the defense.
All right. So, Mike, your Bucs offseason priority, is it Winston or defense?
Defense. Defense wins championships. Defense is
So your initial money as GM said, look, I want Winston back, but my priority is going to be over here first.
Oh yeah.
Right.
It's not even a question because, to your point, if you get a game manager quarterback, not a rookie, I don't know, you get someone that just doesn't turn the ball over. You have some great receivers.
I love Glennon Hurst.
Well, you know what? No, let's talk about this though. What about our running? What about
up in the moment?
Hey, what about our running game?
What do you mean? Oh, it's terrible.
Yeah. So,
but that being said, I don't think BA's offense is meant to have some spectacular runner.
But these guys are getting like 2 yards. 2 yards.
Yeah, I get that, but
Lord,
I don't think whoever the quarterback is, I don't think it's meant to have some 1,400 yard back.
So I still stick with defense. I just think if there's enough serviceable quarterbacks around that if we just get someone that just is not going to turn the ball over, we should be able to do some things with the weapons we have. I think that if we shortchange the defense and he cuts half his interceptions out, I still think we're going to be in trouble.
Yeah,
especially in our division. But I just think we have.
Mike, I posted something in the group that you got people that say, this guy just threw for 5,000 yards and 30 touchdowns and what have you. Would you sacrifice 1,000 of those yards for 20 less interceptions and the same amount of touchdowns?
Exactly.
Josh Freeman.
Right. Yeah, absolutely.
Josh had.
I don't.
Well, the one that I posted was Russell Wilson this year. Russell had 4,000 yards this season, the same number of touchdowns with 20 less interceptions. 25 less interceptions. I'm sorry, he only threw 5 interceptions this year.
5 for the season.
Damn, that's a quarterback.
And half of those weren't his fault. That was the receiver's fault.
Yeah, ran the wrong route.
Yeah, ran the wrong route.
But actually,
or doing the 360 around the back.
Yeah. Actually, I asked somebody this. Sean, DJ Sean. I asked him. I said, "What do you consider a better year? 5,000 yards, 30 touchdowns, 30 interceptions, or 4,000 yards and 26 touchdowns and 6 interceptions?" And he goes, "Well, it depends. Whatever." I'm like, "Come on, dude." I said, "Come on." I said, and I kept telling y'all, I love Eric Coryell. That's our generation. Mm-hmm. I love the Rams, the greatest show on turf.
Mm-hmm.
But all those yards were fun because they were winning.
Right.
So it was like they're 13-0, and he threw how many yards? Yeah, it's great. If you 0-13 or 0-6,
right,
and the quarterback throwing so many yards, I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
It
don't give a crap, dude.
And when you said it earlier when we were on break about receiving yards is twofold, right? Is the quarterback and the receiver.
Yeah.
There's 2 people involved in this scenario, and therefore, if you really looked at every catch that was made, how many of those catches were dropped right in their lap versus Mike Evans 10 feet in the air snatching it out of the sky? Or one-handed, how many of those truly were Winston really laying the ball right where it needed to be?
No, I ain't gonna.
No, I'm not saying Winston's bad. I'm just saying that it's a balance between those two.
So you gotta agree.
Those relationships.
His deep ball this year.
It was improved. It was
way improved, bro. I saw crap about that deep ball. I don't know what.
I don't know what happened. What's the difference with that? Maybe it was just a different plays.
Somewhat D Jackson.
But it seems
I don't know what it
because
was.
That's where I was going to go because D Jackson.
But he never had a problem with any other quarterback ever, and
he was open all the time.
It worked with Fitzmagic. So what?
Yeah, that was a weird. That was a weird.
That was a weird time.
It was crazy, dude.
That was weird. Fitzmagic. Fitzmagic is not doing terrible either down in Miami. Fitzmagic. He's balling.
He set records.
All right, so this is cover 2.
3 straight games of. Okay,
cover 2 conversations.
There you go.
We're gonna go on a cover 2
it's a
break.
1-song break.
Oh, we got a 1-song break this time.
Yeah, only because I messed up on the list. So that's the only reason.
I kind of just put them both together.
Which one?
That one and the next one.
Well, he sounds so Cleveland. That one and the next one.
So who do we have?
China Mac and then the LA
China Mac.
joint.
Who's China Mac?
Okay, I see what you're saying. Okay,
yeah.
This China Mac, dude from New York, has been in jail. He's known for he's been in prison for 10 years. He's a rapper from New York, and a song with Method Man.
Oh,
yeah, and it's kind of a play on words. He's Chinese, Wu-Tang Clan.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I got. And then the next song.
And the next one is the
LAX to JFK.
Yeah, that's a freestyle. That's a big freestyle cipher.
Oh, okay.
So it's a bunch of freestyle artists that. As a bunch of Tampa artists, technically, that they can rhyme, they can spit, but that's all they can do.
All right, well, let's hear it. We'll be right back with Cover 2 Conversation here on Flow Higher Radio.
It's Mac and Meth, Twin Desert Eagles, a match is set. We running last around rappers, they need to catch their breath. We catching records, sudden death, nobody left. Executing foes with flows, I'm always at their neck. Guillotine is going down, they knowing that. Taking heads off, they rolling loud, they roll around. Got enough smoke to go around, I blow clout. Who want the clout, bring the Lil Uzi and drummer out. I smell blood, I'm turning savage at rapid speed. All you see is body parts, breaking down anatomies. Casualties, plenty to count, blood on my tapestry. Art of war masterpiece, limitless masterpiece. A young Bruce who cheat off a drug loop. A slick mouth will get smashed, knock your mug loose. They want the raw Mac, the one without the front tooth. Black belt and all style, especially that gun food. Wax on, wax off, I slow the off. Use the iron fist and hit him with the tiger claw. Verbal assassin, the last samurai. Always keep it small, so prepare to die. Wax on, wax off, I slow the off. Use the iron fist and hit him with the tiger claw. Verbal assassin, the last samurai. Always keep it small, so prepare to die.
Wax on, wax off, no wax sauce. Get backhanded for back talk, get facts off. China Mac and that Mac 10, that's Mac talk. I'm Mad Max with a Big Mac, that's Mac's fault. Or Kevin Hart with the conversation, I'm that short. I break the ice, you gon' have to send in the task force. You on the edge of the borderline, no passport. My drive, vehicular homicide, no crash course. Woof, might see me barking on a bitch. Once the sun set, I change into a monster on the strip. Me and China Mac eating proper on the strip. Ain't no chopstick, you can get the chopper or the sticks. Yeah, I go bonkers when I spit. When I see food, kid, I'm eating lobster till I'm sick. Your baby mama is a trick. $1.50, put a comma on your lip.
Wax on, wax off, I slow the off. Use the iron fist and hit him with the tiger claw. Verbal assassin, the last samurai. Always keep it small, so prepare to die. Wax on, wax off, I slow the off. Use the iron fist and hit him with the tiger claw. Verbal assassin, the last samurai. Always keep it small, so prepare to die.
What's up, Team Backpack? This is The Cypher, live in Brooklyn. Let's get it.
TeamBackpack.net.
Check. Cash. Brooklyn, Vietnam. 40s. Flatbush. Check. Check. Yo, yo, yo. Who'da thought this young, Brooklyn bred, Carolina fed, knucklehead would get ahead in life. Boy, my name good in every hood like fried chicken that's been breaded twice. Lucky bastard, you would think this nigga had been shooting craps with loaded dice. I know the shit I'm saying is grisly, but bear with me. From a city where the Cubs is gritty and bear semis. Ain't get pulled up plenty, enemy souls be empty. Niggas deep in the link in the pot, your head for a penny, love thy profit. Make Change on your dolly, cause niggas is dime dropping. Gotta watch them, that's a fact. Fayetteville, summertime, niggas got no chill. Pupils kill for the thrill, so I keeps my eye on them like Jack. They wanna know where the rap is at. We underground in the knapsack, so what that mean? These niggas team backpack. So back for living legends, split your lower half. Don't get your ass cracked, scrap. Tryna live up to that gas, let that shit go. For niggas catch you slipping with the pump up at the sit-go. That's how it go with this pencil. I be fucking up your mental. My credentials, presidential verses. Matter of fact, this ain't a verse, bitch, it's attempted murder. Waging jihad on infidels who don't believe in this God. I'm Allah, I'm Krishna, no I'm Jah, bitch I'm Ra. Think I'm horse, think I'm set, blowing Buddha, Jesus Christ. Show me Judas, swear to you, I fucking do him with a Ruger. On some grown man dolly shit. Those who know me know I'd rather shake my own hand before I piece up a phony. Tenderonis hit the phone, I only answer if it's Moni or that crew from Lakai. No matter how hard you try, you cannot do this like I. Thinking you could catch up, motherfucker, I switch gears. Bitch nigga, I been here, bad boy, this my big year. First cypher had the world wondering, who the fuck was that in the Knicks gear? Coming from that borough where them niggas get wild cheese. Even though the D's never leave the block like Styles P. Fuck it, I think it's time that they crown me. Brooklyn, you birthed me. Vietnam, North Cac, you nursed me thorough.
Style stands to separate things.
Yeah, what up, everybody? Hi, my name's Passion MC.
TeamBackpack.net.
Look, I'm the reason these lames ain't breathing. The same reason the Kane kept his face secret. I maintained with insane demons. The rage aiming and squeezing the bang like it's gang season. You don't wanna cross sabers with Darth Vader. My short temper leaves families and funerals with long faces. Call your wife, she knows what the back of the car was like. When I start her up, she just blows to exhaust the pipe. Now I know why you're mad with it when her van split it to C-pad shit it. Lean with it, rock with it. I lead a scene when the shots hit it and make it seem like the cops did it. Shock niggas, drop niggas, and tear the block with your Glock gripper. Look you in the face and then pop, nigga. Ooh, I can't wait to hear the fucking screams when I lift and catch bodies like a trampoline. I used to be an all-star athlete. Football never thought me and rap with me. I ran a 4.3 40-yard dash with ease, and even then they couldn't keep up on the track with me. Psycho, fully automatic rifle spitting, second vision. Really wanna get it with the right precision. Ready on the enemy with a high condition. Single-handedly snipe you bitches from such a stifling distance. The record would be too extensive to write beginners. And now they mad cause my rap buzz. Well, if you wanna battle, put a stack and a half up. And if you think that's the reason right now, I freestyle off of the top to get it down. Niggas know that it's that tap. When I get it in, one punch from this jump make it fit it spin. Yeah.
TeamBackpack.net.
Hold up. Now you know it's your boy Denzel Porter representing that Bronx, New York. The Bronx, New York. Can't forget the duh. Forgot the duh last time. Take Backpack. 238, White Plains, represent that north side. Big dirty 4-5 hidden behind that door prize. Fighting in the building, probably too small of a door size. Been killing rappers behind these bars. Probably get more time, so sour while I saw by. No church vibe, I got more ties than a kidnap. You get kidnapped and then thin maggots till more flies. What they gonna do when I put 238s up like the score's tied? Most of the openers in your state should've been tour guys. I don't force mine, be elevating people like I'm the fourth kind. Two-faced niggas, no difference. I look in all four eyes. Yeah, we heard you. Just look like a burger with all of them small fries. You a kid's meal. I need your whole city. I need it all mines. No matter where you reside or rest your snapback fitted. I make sure you heard of mine like that's that cat that did it. You feeling froggy then ribbit. You wanna scrap? Let's get it. Just know my homies come pack like that hatchback Civic. But you, just a regular life. By the way your crew is ass, we should call you cellulite. I can't bitch about my problems. I know dudes that do life. I know they wish they had my problems, so for you I do right. But if you do wanna meet my boots, I might go back to my roots. Niggas claim they got the wisdom, that's the back of your tooth. Niggas claim they spit that real shit, what they lacking is truth. Papa's a rolling stone, but I leave my hat in the booth. Man, I'm at the loot, and I'm just not the one to stand to shine so bright. There's can't move. I see with all fours like a kangaroo. Near death is just a sample of my rap. So far ahead of my path, it's what I can do. Y'all couldn't pick up speed, even if it came with a handle. Click, click, came to jam you, have you jamming, and you. Let's keep jamming like Bob standing with good grabbing and bamboo. Getting pounds like hands do, staying fresh like canned food. That bitch thinks she the shit. See what all them brands do. Can't stand dudes, that's why I'm in and out of their homes. Spoiling these bitches, expect them to be strong on their own. All in their phone, searching, trying to see what all her letters bout. It's fourth down, she wanna kick it just to spread it out. Say stay in your lane, but I'm taking that, find a better route. Life's a bitch, tied up in my basement, I won't let her out. When I get in the building, they pissed, they getting ready now. Cause niggas must have thought they was sick, they feeling better now, it's Porter.
TeamBackpack.net.
I go by the name of 6 Seconds, the red one himself. I ain't got much to say, I just came to rap this one. I say, mama always told me to watch the way I operate. Well, if I catch you eating, best believe that I'ma cop your plate. Out to cop the top estate in the hottest state. Since your eyeballs on my balls, cause eyeballs tell me how these taste. I molly wop your face, ink your blood on my loose sleeve. Your broad came with new jeans, then she came with bruised knees. If I can manifest these bars to a person, it's Bruce Lee. I'm hearing they love the new me from people that never knew me. The pristine problem, I'm popping you play. Possum the dominant, prominent, with a punch I unearth. Fossils a powerful sovereign known sweetheart. If you met me, wave you with the illest cut that Sweeney taught on a jet ski beams on. If it's easy, all you'll be gone to the next week. These retards will get launched off a sea. So if they test me, I'm a heavyweight. Y'all like mad cause you can't off me. All these flavors to choose from, but you choose to be salty. That's a damn shame. I slam dames in the fast lane. I'll blast eat at your gas tank, and that's word to my last name. Ask Stone's lyrical asshole. Addicted to rapping and smash bros. I'm ill. You can't buy respect, so you can miss me with your cash flow. See the tassel? Alumni, you reaching to be an undergraduate. Still think you can see me? Honestly, boy, it's fucking sad. Reach for the sky, I guess. Being honest, this is a promise. If you reach for the star, you getting struck with a comet. Committed to this homicide. This thing by my side spits suicide 6. The highest grade of dope to glide. Your sign is the finest. Refer to me as your highness, so I'm really killing y'all for killing y'all with kindness. Red.
TeamBackpack.net. Yeah, that was hot. Hey, listen, the MP3 is right there at the bottom. Make sure you follow all these guys. We out. Get it.
Okay.
Welcome back. This is Cover 2 Conversations, 2 Tampa natives, at least 2 topics, 2 points of view for 2 hours on Flow High Radio. This is your main man, Mike D, and I'm always joined by
Two-Face.
Reginald Gray, also known as Space Ghost,
a.k.a.
Reggie's brought those 2 great musical interludes for us, as he always does every time, every day. He is just a plethora of musical
cornucopia
cornucopia
music.
of music, and I always appreciate that. I love to hear some good Method Man. He brings some great guests on. We have one of our returning favorites, King Solomon, in the house. Shout out to Bathsheba at home. I hope she's taking care of the kids and everything. And then we have Alfie the Sith Lord here coming up with the he's going to get the Starbase Killer. He's getting it rebuilt. Cleveland's finest.
Got the contract.
Serge Gotti, the Teflon DJ.
You already know.
Producing here. So let's move away from football.
I'm your grandfather.
The 49ers look like they're running away with this game. About 10 minutes left. They got 27 points. Our defense is looking monstrous. So I think it's probably over for Cousins right now. But Cousins, hey man, shout out to you, bro. You did a great job this year with Vikings. I'm sure the Viking folks appreciate how you turned it around, and you did what people wanted you to do. So good work for there. But I'm not sure you're gonna make it past this game, brother. That being said, last night, if you are an NBA fan, I was watching. Very very. Focused on LeBron James. Not only him, is he hurt? Is he not hurt? Longevity. How can he continue to play? His partner in crime, Anthony Davis, was sitting on the bench after an injury, and he was playing against this new phenom in the Mavericks. Man, what's it? Luka Doncic, and Luka Doncic is looking like a beast out there. However, King James. That's all I did. King James. Now, I don't know how my boy Dwight Howard, I know how, because I watched the game. How you get fouled out of 10 minutes?
10 minutes?
5? How do you get 5? Nevertheless. Never mind.
We're good.
Once again, I think I don't know if I said it on the air. I think we said it off the air. The only reason I don't give LeBron the top NBA player ever of all time and all that is really more about his personality and his leadership. I think Michael Jordan just was a beast. And I think the only person personality-wise that came right behind him was Kobe. Whereas when they got off that bench and walked on the floor, damage was going to happen. And everyone knew it, from the fans, for the players, to the announcers. You had no doubt that they were coming for you. LeBron, it just depends. And so that's the difference. However, LeBron, to me, last night showed once again, if I need to carry you, I carry you. I don't carry teams. I went to Cleveland.
I
carry teams. You talking about this is one game. This is one game against one phenom. I got this. Go, Anthony. Don't get dressed. Just sit down. Watch how I do this. And they won. Doncic did his thing. They couldn't stop Doncic. Matter of fact, the fouls were happening on Doncic with Howard. So
maybe he couldn't handle them.
Do I see them going to the playoffs now that Golden State is a shell of itself?
Dead.
I'm still concerned about Houston. I'm still concerned about we have Utah is doing some things. You have I was gonna get to that one. You still have Portland still sniffing around there, and then of course you have your in-city rival of the Clippers, and they definitely got two of the best players. That's a lot of West talk. In the East, I'm a little behind in the East. I saw that first Boston was kind of looking like they were looking good, and I think they've kind of slowed down. Your boy is out for Philly now indefinitely with that finger. Oh, Embiid, with the finger. Miami Heat was looking good, but I think they got beat yesterday if I remember correctly. So I don't know. So from that perspective, Solomon, you know a lot more. I'm a casual NBA fan, and so is Reggie. But I'm trying to keep more of it with it because of our show here. But for the NBA season so far, what are you seeing?
This NBA season is a little bit like it's odd because
Oddity?
Exactly, because I mean, in a good way though. For the last 3-4 years, we've all been like, all right, we're gonna get to the finals. It's gonna be Cleveland versus Golden State, and that's what we're looking forward to. This is the first time in a long time that both conferences have been wide open.
Right.
And the scary part about it is it gets even better next year because Golden State will be healthy, and then Brooklyn gets healthy with Kyrie and Durant.
Oh yeah.
See, people
I
forget
forgot about Durant.
out with the season.
I forgot about Durant.
So I mean, like I said, I love it as a fan because the parity's now there. It's up for grabs in the East. I like Philly personally when Embiid gets healthy. I'm looking at either a Philly Laker or a Philly Clippers finals.
Okay, Philly's Clippers, huh?
So
you think the Clippers are going to be able to beat LA? I mean, beat Lakers.
I don't think they're going to beat them. I think either the Clippers or the Lakers win. I think Philly's going to waste a lot of energy getting past Milwaukee. I think personally right now, Giannis is probably the most unstoppable player in the league right now.
Wow.
Facts.
I mean, that kid at 6'9", 6'10", dribbles the whole length of the floor within 4 dribbles. If he ever develops a jump shot, you can't guard him.
Yeah, you heard that. 4 dribbles, he can go coast to coast.
The man.
He can take 1 dribble from half court and lay
He
it
got
up.
a free throw line.
Wow. Okay. Now, so Giannis, because I know there was like the Doncic, the Giannis kind of thing, so you obviously give it to him.
Well, I mean, just because natural athletic ability. Now Luka at age 20, 21, what he is right now?
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't seen anybody, including LeBron, do what he's doing at that age. So, I mean, the kid's gifted. He's got all the skills, all the talent. But that goes back to, this generation. This generation now, when we were growing up, we were watching, Jordan, Magic, Bird. You had the elite superstars and then everybody else.
Right.
Now it's like every team has an elite superstar, and then you have a secondary superstar on that team as well. So we didn't see that back when we were growing up. So
Yeah, you also kind of had, I don't, lack of a better word, kind of the super teams. I mean, the Magic, Lakers, the Bird. I mean, you got 3 or 4 Hall of Famers on the court at the same time all the time. It's you just don't see that. And now you got it's really a lot more. You got a lot more dispersed. And I would say, to your point, I don't want to say every game because I still think they play too many NBA games, but that's just me. That you're going to see 2 powerhouses going against each other. Even if you're watching a Memphis or Minnesota, or you're still going to have some players that you go, ooh, I got to see that.
I got to watch him play.
Yeah, I got to watch them play. So okay. So we're looking at what did you think about? What kind of surprised me was the Heat and the impact your boy had on leaving Philly and going down to the
Jimmy
Heat.
Butler.
Yeah, I mean that impact seemed to be pretty abrupt in my casual opinion. I forgot all about the Heat. He was gone. Wade retired, and I'm focusing on LeBron. And the next thing you know, so what? The Heat won what? How many? They're number 3 and number 4. And I'm like, what happened?
But see, what seems to translate in team sports, defense. No matter what it is, basketball, football, can't really say much for baseball because pitching is part of your defense. Right. But football and basketball, defense wins championship, and Jimmy Butler brings that hard nosed, tough mentality to Miami, who already played decent defense. But now you have a legitimate star that's saying, "Hey, put me on the best player on the court, and I'm gonna stop him."
Okay. And Toronto's actually not doing too terrible without your boy.
Well, they shocked me. I didn't think they'd be doing as well when they lost Kawhi, but they holding their own.
Yeah, they're doing. So you're right. The whole, now that you kind of say that, you're right. It's all wide open. It's all wide open because I just knew when you put those two boys back together in Houston, they were going to murder everybody. But they playing, but it ain't nothing like super extravagant, whatever.
But this is going back to how you started the segment off talking about LeBron. Now I'm a diehard Laker fan from birth.
Okay.
And if you were to say that Mike was the best player of all time, I'm going to argue it was Kobe. And I hated seeing LeBron go to LA because I'm like, it was always LeBron versus Kobe. So I was like, now I got to root for the dude. So when seeing what he's doing this season, I can literally say that this is arguably LeBron's best season at age 34.
Yeah, he's a monster.
I look at what he's doing right now. These are things that I said he should have been doing his whole career.
Right. Maybe Kobe's going by his house for dinner going, look. I don't know.
Everybody knows he could do it. He just wants to get the team involved.
Yeah, but at some point in time, you got to be like, hey, I'm the man.
Because we've seen what he could do. The man put up 25 points in an overtime to take the Cavs to the finals.
Yep.
Like, he has that instinct, but he just doesn't.
Yeah, but that's
it's
like,
not every day.
Yeah. See, what LeBron lost points for me was when, you have him going overseas to the Olympics and then they come back and they put that super team together with Wade and Bosh.
Oh, yeah, they lose the Dallas.
Oh, I'm going back to Cleveland. Well, you went back to Cleveland because you got a Kyrie there. So you have a secondary star helping you out.
Yeah, well, that's how it is in the NBA. You need somebody. Mike needed Pippen.
Did he?
Mike, yeah.
That's one thing. Yeah,
he did nothing without Pippen.
Look. One thing I'll say. Look,
we gonna do this. Are we gonna do this?
Yeah. I'm with you. I'm with you.
All I'm gonna say.
Hey, look, I'm sorry. I do not buy them. LeBron carried an entire team. There was nobody on that team worth anything. Michael Jordan played with.
Hold on. First of all, which team were you talking about?
The one that went to the finals against San Antonio Spurs where they got swept.
Okay, that was
nobody.
Okay,
they had
and
nobody.
But who was in the East then?
They still.
Man,
I can't go over now.
Michael Jordan played with one of the top 50 players in the history of basketball.
He played with 3 of the top 50 players.
he played the
best coach in NBA history.
The best coach.
My
in
argument
NBA
to
history.
that is Michael made them one of the top.
No, come on.
Where does Scottie Pippen and Horace Grant go without Michael Jordan?
Lost 2 more games.
That's right. Remember
they reached the finals?
They would have made the finals. They would have made the finals, but Scotty, remember that BS call that they called for the Knicks?
Woulda, coulda, shoulda.
They would have made those finals.
Okay, so that means
Michael Jordan away. You take Michael Jordan away from those Bulls. They lost.
How about this? Let's go in the beginning.
It can't be that great.
When Michael couldn't get past Detroit.
Don't even tell me about Detroit because Scotty was getting migraine headaches.
Hey, it is what it is. So look, I love Michael Jordan. He's the
and that's why I put Kobe. That's why I put Kobe up there because
and Kobe is the closest to Michael I've ever seen.
And that's why they're 1A, 1B because Kobe's the only person I've said.
I agree.
You had the greatest big man of all time next to you in Shaq. You say, hey, I don't want you on my team no more, and you still go win 2 more rings without Shaq.
Yep,
that's why I put LeBron, Kobe, Mike. Because the only reason I'm saying that is because...
You say LeBron because you're from Ohio.
No, I'm saying LeBron because he was playing the greatest players in the world at the age of 18. Yeah. Kobe was sitting on the bench for a year and a half before he actually got to start. Because he was behind... what was his name? I can't even remember his name now. I see his face, but either way, he wasn't starting. LeBron was starting. LeBron was playing. And LeBron had the pressure since he was a junior in high school.
Yep. Carrying a team.
8
straight playoff appearances.
Everybody's like, oh, he didn't win championships, but you know what? It's a team game. What can you do?
Yeah.
And like I said,
it's that mentality.
LeBron ain't have no Phil Jackson.
Yeah.
You know who had Phil Jackson? Kobe and Mike. So to me, Phil Jackson's the Belichick. You can plug anybody in and he's gonna win.
So why won't you reverse it and say that Phil had the benefit of having Jordan, Pippen, Kobe, and Shaq?
He did. I think
I think it's
a little bit of a.
So I'm not going anywhere that doesn't have the greatest player in the league right now because we saw what Phil did when he got to New York.
That's true.
Yeah.
I forgot about that New York. That's like I forgot about the New York. I forgot about Mike in Washington.
Exactly.
Yeah, I forgot he.
That's why I put Kobe above Mike because Kobe went out like that last game was incredible.
Did he score like 50 points?
No, it was
last
like
game
60.
after coming back from an Achilles tear.
Yeah.
He's a monster.
Me and Al feel like Baby Yoda.
He's a monster, man. Kobe's a monster. That is the true black mamba. I give LeBron over him just because Kobe still had players with him to assist him, and he had famous coaches. Whereas LeBron just he picked up some people off on the street. And,
See, I can't say that, man, because putting the two together in Miami with Wade and Bosh, and then saying Ray Allen bailed them out against San Antonio.
Yeah.
So if you take the Ray Allen
That's
shot
true.
away, he doesn't.
Yeah, he doesn't get that
ring.
ring. Yeah.
Granted, the chase down on Iguodala was one of the greatest blocks ever,
and that was the greatest championship in NBA history.
But Kyrie still hit the shot.
Yeah.
It wasn't
but
LeBron
if there was
knocking
no
one
block,
down.
that shot wouldn't have mattered. Like I said, it's like that to me is still the greatest championship of all time. Just because
I need him to
with
have
the best record of all time. They only lost one game at home the whole season, and they lost their last 2 games in the whole. Like that's just incredible to me.
I need LeBron to have one of those moments, and hopefully he gets it this
He's
year.
getting it
Since
this
I'm a
year.
Laker fan,
He's gonna get it this
that
year.
he has. Hey, listen, it's Game 7. I'm gonna take the shot to send us on or move the same way Kyrie did. I mean, not Kyrie, but Kawhi did last year against.
Yeah.
You know,
when everybody did it, he fell down.
And they hit the rim like 25 times.
You know that's an iconic moment right there. I need LeBron to have one of those in the playoffs.
But LeBron also understands that people are going to be looking at me, so I'm going to hit the 4th guy in the option because I know he can knock down
Jordan
that shot.
used to do that. Paxson and Kerr. That was,
Yeah, you got to.
But do you remember the Paxson and the Kerr shots, or do you remember the shrug, or do you remember the push off against Byron Russell?
But that's marketing. That's what Nike does.
Yeah.
The only reason Mike is so popular.
I remember
is
the
because
Kerr
of
pack because I remember Michael
John
Jordan
Paxson.
making. I know he made a conscious decision.
What about Starks?
Everybody's on me. You better make this. And I knew that's what makes him
Cleveland
above
fans,
LeBron.
what about the playoff shot jumping up and down at the free throw line?
Playoffs?
Yeah, I'm the observer here. So are you saying Jordan above LeBron?
Oh yeah, Jordan's above LeBron because of mental.
I thought all this time you have been saying
No.
Because you like offensive, killer instinct.
Yeah, Michael Jordan. I think he would play by himself. If no one got up there, he would just let's
He
go.
said, "All right, I'll go 1-on-5. Let's go."
I'll just take all 5 of you. Whereas LeBron, to me, didn't have that eye to take. Just like Rocky 3, man. He just didn't have. He don't have that eye to tiger.
I think he does. He just doesn't have it.
He's so
on
skilled
a nightly basis.
Yeah, he's so skilled.
But real quick, one of the things I'm looking forward to in 2020, we all know ESPN does a great job at 30 for 30s.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
they
that
got that Bulls
one.
documentary
Ooh.
coming up. It's a 10-night.
And I saw them people sitting there. When you see
10 nights in a row, documenting going from 91 to 98.
And right before the break, I don't care what nobody say. I know the man is mentally unstable. I know he's not.
Dennis Rodman.
But God,
did you see his 30 for 30?
that dude? If you never seen defense in basketball, that man
that's
is
a good
amazing.
example of someone that's so talented for the casual fan.
Mm-hmm.
I know his job is a rebound. Mm-hmm. I'm sitting there like that 2000 Ravens and 2002 Bucks. I'm sitting there watching his games with the Bulls. Another rebound? I'm like,
You don't touch the ball. You don't touch the ball when Dennis Rodman is on. Hey, there was a game, and we'll go on to break this. There was a game I'll never get. I can't think of the actual game, but he's doing his thing, and then somehow he ended up with the ball open in right outside the paint. And it's kind of like there was no one to pass. So he goes in and makes a shot, and makes it, and it was beautiful. It was kind of like, oh, you can actually shoot too. You just choose not to.
No, I saw his 30 for 30, and it was incredible because I didn't know, bro. His life is he's got to have one of the easily top 5 most interesting stories I've ever seen.
Oh yeah, wasn't he adopted by some? It was.
He was kicked out of the house. He was living on. We got plenty of time.
Cool.
All right. So this is Cover 2 Conversations with Man Mike D. And I'm always joined by
Reginald.
It's time for another interlude, musical interlude.
I love. Wait, before I get to this, you saw him light up the NBA talk. He got.
That's the man. That's King Solomon.
Boy,
That's King Solomon.
The only thing we're missing, Mo Money couldn't make it today. He got caught up at work. So we got you and Mo Money together. And
man, we got the Sith Lord here too. Man, we good. Man, we good.
Coming up, we have something I started for this year. I call it Lyrical Conversation. Now, I wanted Maurice to be here for this one. Mm-hmm. So what we're doing is we're taking lyrical rappers. Now, when I say lyrical, me and Mike have this talk all the time. Lyrical doesn't. I know you call it. He calls it sleepy rap. You know why? Because you have to listen.
Right.
But lyrical doesn't mean, I was speaking pro-black. No, it means wordplay. It means I take time to write
metaphors and
this down.
similes.
Well, not even that.
Hyperbole.
It's
entendres.
Lyrical rappers, to me, my definition is when I hear them spitting, I'm like, you know what? First of all, I'm making a point here. When I hear them spitting, I'm thinking, I would enjoy hearing the acapella. That's to me a lyrical rapper to me.
Okay.
All right. So right now, I got one of my biggest influences when I was
Cool G Rap,
of course, and Rakim. So
Rakim,
I found one of the most lyrical songs that Cool G Rap did.
Okay.
Called Men at Work.
Okay.
And one of the most lyrical songs that Rakim did, Lyrics of Fury.
Lyrics of Fury.
Oh, this song.
Now, you know I like to pack to the lab.
No.
A mic to
this
crack.
was actually
microphone fiend.
Wait. On that album, you had the first three songs. Here, the first three songs on that album. Follow the Leader was the first song.
Follow the Leader.
Second song was
Microphone Fiend.
Third song was Lyrics of Fury.
Oh, okay.
So trust me, I know that album left and right, bro. You can't tell that album. So here we go. Cool G Rap, Men at Work, and then we had. And I want your opinion on this.
Okay. So I will listen.
This is kind of out of your age range, but this is my lyrical generation.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So bam, Surgeon General hit it. It's Cool G.
Since we didn't make no records in a long time, why don't you show these rap sap suckers what kind of rhymes you got? Money? Deadly rhymes, here's the solution. Smoking so bad, I'ma cause some pollution. With satisfaction, bad assassin, fatal attraction. Drop it to an improper fraction. Ill insanity, kill like Amityville. Horror is I wipe out humanity. We'll leave a path, a track, a trail to trace. But when you're staring inside of a mirror, you see my face and I'll terrify. So don't ever try to shake or bake or flake, cause I never fry. Let us together, slides and fives clever than never. Till the ducks write rhymes with feathers. Needed no needles are needed to inject this dope. Cause I'm a death wish, not even pop hopes. Rhymes are rugged, so flooded, cold blooded. You ain't better, your brothers are just shut it. Here to perform, having a brainstorm, make a rainform. How rap groups run to keep the name warm. Putting heads to Betty Ball like Freddy, so get ready. Cause I'ma get crazy out of crazy Eddie. I'm alone, but my tone is a sharp tune. Developing pictures in your brain like a dark room. Rappers capture the torture with rapture. In 3D, it's a G coming at ya. Words on my rap, who's surprising like Cracker Jacks. You dig on like Sugar Smacks, so bright on like Apple Jacks. Brother, sister, Mrs. or Mister, my style is complicated. Patterns like Twister. Goals, my shadow grows when I walk slow. Nerves are scared to be heard, so they talk low. But I've been urging to drill in your brain like a surgeon. Rhymes are dope and they're busting you open like a virgin. More competitors, change the challenger. You need to talk to a mic with a silencer. My defeat is like a mission impossible. My brain is unexplained, not logical. Therefore, I'm passing pace to assassinate. Busting your ass so fast it'll fascinate. You try to duplicate to get up to date. Can't wait to be my pal or paper mate. The innovator with greater data, deeper than a crater. Of course, follows the force of the crossfader. The rage is on, my rhymes are airborne. Stage is torn and wrecked. The murdering gears on. Moving ahead, never bled. It's not a bloodshed, nothing is said. Instead, heads are dead. G-Rap managing styles, taking all the advantages. Putting sucker rap advantages. I got a pot so hot it'll tan. I might be cool, but I'm far from a fan. Letting you know how it is in showbiz. Give me a quiz and I'ma show you what G is. Right ass Einstein, brighter than sunshine. Rhymes will intoxicate like moonshine. Total disaster, the broadcaster, master blaster. As the tempo goes faster. Spark shoot out from the mic when I rhyme ignites. All types of words are right, put in flight. Rappers evaporate the vapor. I drop science on paper and then build a skyscraper. When I die, scientists will preserve my brain. Donated to science to answer the unexplained. But as long as I inhale and exhale, I challenge the next female or the next male. What you hear in your ears soon appears to be clear. Consider me fair, cause I share ideas that sticks to the mix. More tricks than a 666. So you better grab the crucifix. Men at work. 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 My ideas overload. And the records I make explode in every zip code. Definitely death, the 5 fingers of death, Dr. Butcher. Polo's the chef, and I'm the waiter, cause I serve imitators who try to duplicate like an emulator. Trying to get paid, copying a name brand. If I was Gucci, then you would be Dr. Pants. Now hear the diaper, cause I'm a sniper. You wanna get hyper? Prepare for hyperspace and just flow with the pace and fall in place. Just keep up the pace, no time to waste. Just enter the place to see the entertainer. My rhymes keep me fresh like a container. Some rappers said, my rap is dead. Shake your head to my face like a face head. There'll be bloodshed in the meat shop. Those who beef get sliced in a pork chop until your fork stops. Stab in my rhymes from the latest and the greatest of 4 times. Sleep while you knock Z's. I'm a clock G's. Freeze rap heroes below 0 degrees. Rhymes like T's with these enemies that wanna PG like the PGs. Not rated PG. We break necks like sex. Rated XXX. Yes, Dr. Butcher is who I recommend. DJ Polo, let the record spin.
May that work. 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 May that work.
Destruction. Put on paper, listen, cause I'm building a skyscraper for a strong foundation of wheels of steel, not a wheel to wheel, but the real deal. Followers the crossfader, he's a break layer, and a record player turns like the Himalaya. Dr. Butcher supplies the cement, and the rest that I invent is the blueprint. While I'm using my mind to make a design, Polo puts up the man at work sign. Yeah, we still building, making a skeleton. One of the sucker MCs just sell again. So take caution if you wanna know the truth. I'ma elevate you up to the roof. Listen to the sound. Don't dare look down, cause you're far from the ground. Now you're impressed, cause words I manifest takes you more higher. This ass of Budapest, hard as concrete, the building's complete. Yo, Marley Marl, let's stop the breakbeat.
I'm rated R, this is a warning, you better avoid. Poets are paranoid, DJs destroy. Guess I came back to attack brothers is biting. It's like lightning, it's quite frightening. But don't be afraid in the dark, in the park. Not a scream or a cry or a bark, more like a spark. You tremble like an alcoholic, muscles tighten up. What's that like numb? You see a sight, but suddenly you feel like you're in a horror flick. You grab your heart and wish for tomorrow quick. Music's a clue when I come, you're warned. Apocalypse now, when I'm done, you're gone. Haven't you ever heard of an MC murderer? This is the death penalty and I'm serving her. Death wish, so come on, step to this hysterical idea for a lyrical perfectionist. Friday the 13th, walking down Elm Street. You come in my realm, you get beat. This is off limits, so your visions are blurry. All you see is the meters of the volume pumping, lyrics of fury. Yes, a 405 freestyle. Terror in the styles, never error files. They read unknown to exile. For those that oppose to be level or next to this, I ain't a devil and this ain't the exorcist. Worse than a nightmare. You don't have to sleep or wink. The pains of migraine every time you think. Flashbacks interfere, you start to hear the R-A-K-I-M in your ear. Then the beat's hysterical. That makes Eric go get an axe, chimes to whack. Soon the lyrical format is furia. Faces of death are made. MCs that came, but they never stayed. The scene of the crime every night at the show. The fiend of a rhyme on the mic that you know. There's only one capable, breaks the unbreakable melodies, unmakeable patterns, unescapable. I horn if you want the style I possess. I bless the child, the earth, the gods, and bomb the rest. For those that envy a MC, it can be hazardous to your health, so be friendly. A matter of life and death, just like an etch. Just get shakes you clear, make it disappear. Make the next after the ceremony let the rhyme rest in peace. If not, my soul will release. The scene is recreated, reincarnated, updated. I'm glad you made it. Cause you're about to see a disastrous sight. A performance never again performed on a mic. Lyrics of fury. A purified freestyle. The R is in the house, too much tension. Make sure the system's loud when I mention phrases is fearsome. You wanna hear some sounds that not only pounds but plays your eardrum. I sit back and observe the whole scenery, then nonchalantly tell you what it mean to me. Strictly business, I'm quickly in this mood, and I don't care if the whole crowd's a witness. I'ma tear you apart, but I'ma spare you a heart. Program it to the speed of the rhyme, prepare to start rhythms out of the radius, the same as the craziest musical madness MC ever made. See it now in a emergency. Open heart surgery. Open your mind, you will find every word to be furier than ever. I remain the future. Battles tempting, whatever suits you. From word to sentence, there's no resemblance. You think you're rough for the suffer the consequences. I'm never dying, terrifying results. I wake you with hundreds of thousands of false mics. I'm out for resuscitation, rhythm with radiation. Novocaine needs the pain, it might save him. If not, Eric B's the judge, the crowd's the jury. How do I plead the homicide? Lyrics of fury. They're getting furious. A verified freestyle.
Welcome back. This is Cover 2 Conversations. This is your main man, Mike D, and I'm always joined by
Reginald Gray.
You can tell it's late in the show.
Yeah.
Also known as Space Ghost.
Oh, stop.
The proprietor of Castle Grayskull.
That being said, we all know that Reggie has a vast archives of music, and he brings it every show. Every break we have, we'll play two.
I don't need your smooth R&B radio voice.
However, this
I need for you to get some hype, do some hip hop right now, dog.
Bars,
nigga, bars.
This special interlude was focused on lyrical rap.
Interlude? The way you're singing, it's lyrical rap now.
And because
this is lyrical rap.
Because of my history of Reginald Gray and lyrical rap.
Stop saying that.
AKA Sleepy Rap. AKA Sleepy Rap. He feels that he's going to torture me every show and have me give you my commentary on the rap. But he started this off with some great songs and great artists. Cool G Rap, historically not really popular, not
mainstream,
not mainstream popular.
But he changed the game.
He's definitely
changed the game.
Tell us a little bit about Cool G Rap.
The thing about Cool G Rap, what he did was, if you take LL Cool, they're both from Queens. If you take LL's first album, and you take the LL, not the radio LL, the Rock the Bells, the Euro Rock LL, you take that and add, quote unquote, metaphorically, add some steroids to it, that was Cool G Rap. He took the pen, the wordplay game to a next level. It was like, if LL would have kept going that way, well, LL was smart. He wanted to get some money, so he didn't go that way.
Not on TV shows.
Cool G Rap was like, I'm ugly. I ain't gonna be on TV, so let me go and just spit lyrics. And do change the game on there's a writing pattern. And the one thing that you don't hear that me and Maurice hear, we hear songs, maybe the same way with you when you're in the band, you hear certain notes, certain instruments. I hear writing patterns. I hear voice inflection. I hear certain things. The one thing Cool G Rap did was, he had the multi-syllable thing. Like, lyrical, smirical, pyrical, lyrical. And that was new. And how you do it for a whole song? I get one verse, but a whole song. And that's what he did. That's how he changed the game. Rakim came in.
And that was our second song, Rakim.
Yeah, Rakim with Lyrics of Fury. Now, that's the song that got me on. Well, the song that got me liking Rakim. The first album, I'm with you. The first album, Eric B for President. No.
I thought it was with the dollars on.
Paid Full.
Yeah, but
Paid Full. I like the album, but I'm like you. I'm from Florida, and I'm in my 2 Live Crew mode. Mm-hmm. I'm in my
we want some.
So, as much as I love New York, Rakim came on something like, I'm sitting here watching Mike Dub.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay.
But they get the beats in the back bad.
No.
But it's just very. He's like having a conversation with me.
But based on what we were listening
to, it's not a club banger.
Yeah, it didn't fit in.
Yeah,
that was the first album. The second album comes out, and we're at East Lake Mall.
Wow,
in that park where I work at right now. You were at East Lake Mall? It was still around when you were there? Yeah. And we're at Peaches Music. Tony.
Tony DJ.
The one, yeah, Tony with the.
I thought was it Camelot?
Upstairs.
Oh,
I thought it was Camelot music.
I remember Camelot too.
I thought it was Camelot.
Yo, either or. We go in there, and back then you could walk in and, hey, the new 12-inch. record player you put on there.
Yeah.
And we're like, I knew Rakim. I mean, I liked him, but I wasn't like, oh my God, it's Rakim. We put the second album single on, hit play. It was Follow the Leader.
Oh man!
And when I tell you, my brain exploded. I was like, this is the same dude from the last album? And then we got the album, and he was just spitting.
Yeah, microphone finger and all that.
Going back to what I said a minute ago about rhyme styles and word breakage and whatever, I'll give you a perfect example of what Rakim did. What he did that changed the game was, which may sound so stupid to you right now, was Run DMC, how much as I loved them, they were, I'm sitting in my chair, I got a comb in my hair, but they did it with passion, so it sounded good. It's like, and they went back and forth. Rakim did the, I'm writing this, and I may break half the syllable off right here and move that syllable down here.
Right.
And it sounded so weird to me. I'm like, what kind of BS is this? And once you get into it, like, oh, now I see what he's doing. Like, he's really writing.
Like the music has to be, he's
enough
writing
where he could talk over it and rap
and
a
the
way.
beat and the way the cuts and the hooks and all the difference of the song. And I definitely noticed that with Rakim. That's why I like. To me, just that microphone fiend is, I don't know why that's just one of my favorites, but just when he just said, back to the loud, looking for,
you love that song. I don't know
what it is, and it was just
song,
something
bro.
about, and if you remember the video, it was just something about how he's saying it almost casually, but to your point,
it was so laid back.
Every syllable hit on every beat the way it was supposed to hit.
Yeah,
and it was
okay. Well, right. and I know you halfway zoned out through most of it. It's too lyrical for you. Out of is there anything you heard at Coogee Rap where you're like, oh, okay, or were you like, Red, I'm sorry, dude.
No. I like the Coogee Rap song, and I do see how he was the beginning of the rap that I hear, I would say, today, in the sense of number one, he was using words and using descriptive terms and stuff like that.
At 18 years old.
Yeah, that was well beyond what I think an 18-year-old or a kid would use.
Yeah.
Multi-syllable words, not keeping it simple, actually making it more complex, and hitting on every break. So, I admit I have a little bit more respect for Coogee Rap.
On the Rakim song, Lyrics Are Free, which I know you got to hear part of it, which we're kind of talking off camera. How'd you feel about that one?
To me, it feels like the other songs. It feels like whatever was going on, who was the producer or whoever was on that album, that must have been what was going on. Because to me, I could have plopped that up and said, if you said
no. I mean, what's your opinion of that song lyrically?
I think that
on the I'm speaking strictly vocal delivery, wordplay, cadence.
Oh, delivery, man. Rakim is just a beast on that to me. I think Coogee Rap, I think if someone else had said that same rap, it probably would sound the same to me. Rakim is Rakim. So vocal.
The opening line of that song is, "I'm rated all. This is a warning." Wait. It goes, "I'm rated all. This is a warning. I came to void." That's the opening line of the song.
Right. Yeah, Rakim.
I'm rated R.
Now the wordplay, I would say, was about the same.
The big controversy. Remember the Jay-Z song where Jay-Z goes, "Who's bigger, Biggie, Jay-Z, and Nas?" Well, before Biggie, Jay-Z, and Nas, it was Rakim, G-Rap, and KRS. That was the big debate. And I like KRS.
In town this weekend.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
KRS won.
Oh, really?
I like KRS.
Yeah, I don't like him.
No. I like KRS, but stage wise, best show ever.
KRS won?
Yeah, better than
EPMD.
No, KRS stage show is better. It's a great show, but I will say this, and people can laugh all you want. I think KRS has gotten better the older he's gotten. Those early records, they were cool. They were like nod your head, like whatever.
And when you say early records, are you talking about EPMD? I'm sorry. Are you talking about? I'm saying the wrong group. Are you?
The Bridge is Over records.
Right. Okay. That's
yeah.
Early.
I enjoyed those records. The last 10 years, he's put out some records. Well, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm sitting there listening to him like, this dude's better at 50 plus years old than he was back then.
Okay. I haven't heard a KRS song since what's the song he did where they Stop the Violence with
you were way on that one. Wow.
Well, because I'm a Kumo D fan. So as soon as I saw Kumo D was on the song.
And we will have a Kumo D LL
Yes.
conversation.
And you better play the right song, boy.
I'm gonna play.
Don't you come? Don't you
play Go See the Doctor?
No, no, you would not.
I'm playing every Teddy Riley song that Kumo.
No, we're not playing Wild Wild West.
Why not?
No,
that's your boy.
No. Yeah, okay, then we'll play Wild Wild West, and then you can play I'm That Type of Guy.
I got a request.
What's up?
Pink cookies in a plastic bag being crushed
by buildings. Which, what does that freaking mean?
Think about it.
Think about it.
Think about
Dude,
it.
that's
Put some thought
BS,
into it.
dude. He has changed the meaning of that song, the title, over and over again. It doesn't mean nothing. He was high. That's LL.
Pink cookies in a plastic bag.
Now, but what I will do, I'll play LL versus Mo D, but I'm seeing what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna play the song that LL should have done
on Arsenio. Because I don't want to say argument, but the thing I tell him, I said I've always been a Kumo D fan because I felt Kumo D rapped about stuff. LL always talking about me. I'm the prettiest, I'm the baddest, I'm this, I'm trying to hear. I'm trying to hear all that, right? And so we were like, but LL's whatever. And the definitive moment was when on the week of Arsenio Hall, he had LL one night and Kumo D the next night. LL come out doing I'm this type of guy, girls dancing. He's sitting on a throne and all kind of bull crap. Man, my boy Kumo D
out rapping, bro.
I go to work like a doctor. You got to like 12 hours. I was like,
honestly, I'm gonna give LL his props as far as historically where he is in hip hop. But every time LL goes into a battle, in my personal opinion, he gets beat. I don't think he wins. He beat.
Oh, well, he killed Cannabis.
No, he did not.
On the first one.
No, he did not.
The first one.
Now,
the very first
wait,
comeback.
Wait. I'll say this. I was at work at Chase Bank, and we had the radio on when the battle came on WTMP. So we heard it live at work. And so with a crowd that he was sitting hurting punchlines where I'm like, oh, production-wise, he killed Cannabis. On song-wise, just more production than whatever he killed.
Yeah, the production.
But on straight-up battle
lyrics.
Oh yeah, but yeah.
But
the whole fact of the matter when
it was
you went and changed your verse after the dude laid down.
I agree.
And to me, every time I hear Cannabis's verse, I go, LL, what are you thinking? He was honoring. He says, "Let me borrow the mic off your arm."
You don't touch this microphone, Mike.
Crazy. Hey, I want to give a shout out because I believe he's watching and listening here. I got my new shirts. You'll see us wearing our shirts going forward.
We got
cover 2 conversation shirts. You see them? Muck City Designs. My frat brother Jermaine Hankerson. Muck City Designs. Look him up on Instagram. Muck City. He knocked it out for me. Thank you, brother Jermaine. We'll be wearing them. We're going to give them to our guests, and I'll probably eventually start giving them out to some of our listeners. So thank you. Once again, this is your main man, Mike D. This is Cover 2 Conversations, 2 Tampa natives, 2 topics, 2 points of view, but 2 hours here on Flow Higher Radio. Thank you,
Gray.
Thank you, my co-host Reginald Gray, aka Space.
So once a month, we're gonna have our NBA show, and I saw how hyped my boy got by NBA.
Yeah. Hey, now I gotta study up. See, I was trying to hang with him, but I was like, he looking at me like, yeah, you don't even play no more. So we got King Solomon Hill, always our favorite guest. He will be our NBA commentator. So we'll move into NBA. We're going to find a baseball guy. We're going to find a hockey guy. I'm going to go do some hockey games this year.
And we're going to go to Mom's Venus and find some dancers.
I don't know why we're doing that, but I'm actually going to go try to see the Vipers.
I like that.
That was random. My bad.
Thank you.
Entertainment for the entertainment.
Yeah.
Thank you for our producer, Serge Gotti, the Teflon DJ, Alfie the Sith Lord.
Who's coming up next, Serge?
We got Chopping It Up with Star Shear up next.
Chopping it up.
Coming up next is Cover 2. We'll see you next week at 5 o'clock.
Peace out.